My team's pretty set in stone now.
Ayo.
Oh,
So
I found
you-
an unknown. I found you, you stupid
Gotta make
motherfucker.
Orion.
So you've beaten the main story.
Me?
No.
Yes.
No, I just got to the 4th area.
Ah.
Yeah, I am taking it slow. I haven't had the opportunity to really. I guess I could have played this past week, but I don't know. I didn't really have time. I didn't feel motivated to play. So I haven't played the past week. I haven't been playing on weekends really.
You're gonna. I think you'll enjoy the battle I'm on. It's just really hard.
If it's what I think it is, yes, I will enjoy it. Oh fuck you, dude. It got me the Gudra.
I have that as well.
Gudra. It's in my team.
Yeah, there's just an alpha
of
one.
course.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that... What are you saying?
Oh.
Yeah.
I just used a leaf stone on an Eevee.
Yeah, Leafeon.
Really?
I would
But
assume.
there's a mossy rock.
Yeah, that's what
Hey.
I was confused, but
I guess that's in
Oh.
reference to the mossy rock from Gen 4.
I figured you could just be around it and then evolve your Eevee. Though.
yeah,
That's whatever.
that makes sense to be. Figure if they have the Mossy Rock, the OG Mossy Rock, they ought to use the OG,
The OG
Mossy
mossy
Rock.
rock. Yeah,
Yeah.
that only makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Nah.
I am gonna hold on to my Firestone. I think.
I haven't used any of my evolution stones.
You're gonna need a few of them.
Yeah, I've been getting quite a bit of them. Just I don't know. I've had no real use. I haven't been in the evolving Pokemon I've caught stage yet. I just kind of been catching things and maybe evolving them later. And definitely evolving them if they're on my main team.
Yeah.
This one,
More Vulpix.
I think. Hold
How
on.
many Vulpix do I have? Do I have one?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you
this
level
one.
10 yet? Oh, I don't mean to do that. Yeah, you're level 10.
I found some linking cords, Cameron.
Those are good.
I found them in the what's it called? God, what's it called?
It's time distortion.
Yeah, the space-time distortions. So now I have a Machamp. Heyo.
Nice.
I think he might actually stay on my team.
You get the alpha one?
No, he's not an alpha.
Uh,
He's level 43 though. He's got 200 hit points. It's pretty good. And then I have
you'll
a,
eventually reach that anyway.
yeah, I have
But
a
once you-
now I have a level 44 Typhlosion, a level 47 Luxray, level 39 Weirdeer, level 35 Shiny Crobat, level 43 Machamp, and a level 14 Scyther.
Boy. Boy.
Wow.
I think I got the evolution item for Scyther turned to Cleveland.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Black Augerite or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that. I also got a metal coat too, so I'll probably make a Scyther and a Feebor later on. Cameron, I am not finding this thing.
It's there somewhere. That's what the Pokedex says.
Yeah, but well, where did you catch it?
I don't remember.
Oh, goodness, can't do
I'm
this.
gonna go ahead and progress the main story now.
Where's
I
my
this large
Scyther?
area I can't reach. I might just have to climb up there. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it.
Scyther.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah. Alright, I
Let's
guess
do
I'll do
that.
other things then.
Oh, by the way, I think I texted you guys. All my, David, you know, you listened. All of my soundproofing fell off the wall
Oof.
that I put up.
Big oof on that one.
Feels bad, man. I'll figure
Oh,
it
I
out.
no. Oh no, I just killed my Ursaring.
Rip.
Okay.
I died from that. Oh shit, yep, I died. Because you know how if they get excited, the Ursaluna gets excited when it
Yeah.
finds something, right? So
Yeah.
it speeds up. It sped me off right at a cliff, and it missed the first landing and went straight past it. Oh, that's a
Aw.
lot of stuff.
You died?
Yeah, that
Oh
was a big
man.
jump.
I haven't died yet. You lose stuff, I guess, right?
Yep.
Well,
I didn't
hopefully,
expect to die.
hopefully somebody will find it.
I found it.
Because it
Thank you.
can be
Found it.
sent back to you, and like they get merit points for doing that.
Yeah. I didn't want you guys to do it.
Well, maybe I will find it. What area is it? Oh, it's the third area.
Cobalt. Yeah.
So maybe not.
Spoilers.
Oh man, I'm sorry. How was Ant-Man and the Wasp?
It was good. I have not seen it before, so I liked it more than Ragnarok.
Ooh.
Not the biggest fan of Ragnarok.
You weren't the biggest fan of Ragnarok?
No.
What did you not like about
a
it?
good movie. I think they could have taken it more seriously, honestly. It's a little too goofy.
I can understand that.
Okay. I feel like that they wanted to stray really, really far away from that though, because like the first two Thors took themselves kind of seriously, and then they weren't really like, what's the word? People didn't like them as much. It's not what I was looking for, but that's
No, I know, and I've heard nothing but great things about Ragnarok. Like people love it. It's not for me. I prefer the other two Thors.
Yeah, I honestly didn't mind either of the other two Thors when I watched them for the first time. Like, everybody shits on Dark World, and I kind of like Dark World.
Dark World was okay. I've definitely picked up on some things that I did not notice in my first watches of these movies. Part of that may just be my age at the time, too, though.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I sold those star pieces, so now I have more money to give to Baggin, because what else am I going to do with it?
Buy moves for Pokemon.
18,000 for one slot?
Meanwhile, I'm over here, just caught my first Geodude.
Ayo.
Hey, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, teach me. I can give you another 20,000. Yep. Now I have $297 to my name.
What's effective against a rock type?
Fighting,
Water, ground,
Ground.
fighting.
grass, a lot of
Water.
things really.
The next
I don't
one
really
is
have any of those.
the next
Deal.
one is 23,000.
Huh. Well, this was the
that means
wrong
you know your next
Pokemon.
goal.
What's your team right now, Tim?
We don't talk about it.
Oh, don't kill me! Don't kill me!
Well, go ahead, tell us about it.
We don't talk about it.
No, tell me your team.
Tim doesn't play the game very much.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not
We all know that.
Yeah, we've all shared our teams.
Part of it is that I literally only care about one Pokemon in this team currently.
Okay.
But hold
That's
on.
fine.
Currently, it is Cyndaquil, Starly, Shinx, Bidoof, Shinx.
What a party.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
put
okay,
most people
dude.
up and then went to town.
There
But
you
it's
go.
Or
not bad.
put most people up in town and then came back out and caught like a bunch of the same people.
Honestly, Bidoof
Don't
and,
know why I don't have a
Bidoof
Weasel in here. I think that was
We'll
just an
be
oversight.
catching a lot of them, trying to complete one of the side quests.
Mhm.
I have only done like 2 side quests so far. I haven't played since last time we all played together, or I've played very little. Even though I've wanted to, like I've had my Switch beside me the whole time, and I just haven't picked it up.
I've only been playing essentially this weekend, and then the last weekend I didn't play the entirety of last week. So I'm not. I think so. Cameron's the farthest ahead, and then it's me, and then Jacob, and then you.
What? I'm in last?
Or like
Never would have guessed.
Jacob's not like super far ahead of you though. He's at the
No.
second area. I completed the third area today, and I guess Cameron's got all the areas.
Cameron's completed the game.
What?
He's already 100%ed it. We don't know why he's here.
Dang.
Said,
Cameron, why you?
I just had a software
Stuck.
error occur, and it shut down the game.
That's
Have you
happened to me
tried
before.
not?
Luckily, the game auto saves. I found that out too.
That's good. I
So hopefully, you didn't lose too much progress.
I'm opening it back up though. We're good.
Oh my gosh, that did nothing.
What research levels are you?
Me?
You know, like overall, like stars.
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Timmy's probably still at like 0 or 1.
I'm at 6.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you talking about like stars?
Yes.
Like the level of stars or whatever?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'm level 1 because I can have Pokemon up to level 20.
That's something.
There you go.
Pretty baller.
How about that group me today?
I know, right? All the
we don't-
puns.
I'm glad you guys got all out today.
I don't
It's
know.
not gonna happen tomorrow, right?
No.
Maybe.
Which that? Yeah, puns don't exist in our session.
I really, really want to get to the next combat session. And
We should.
in the next
69,000
session.
money.
All we got is the talkie talks.
Mhm.
Like the inquiries, I think you called them.
Yep.
The talkie talks.
The talkie talks.
The Lionheart inquiries.
The lion talks. We got lion talks, and then we go to bed and wake up and then battle. That is how it should go.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless you guys are really like, oh yes, I definitely want to go fishing for like 3 hours.
Unless our DM, in all his wisdom, gave us another dream or something to occupy our time. Sounds like something he would do. Like, oh yeah, just found out your father's dead.
Spoilers.
I'm sorry. Yeah, he told me that your father dies. He's gonna send you a dream about it later. He chokes on chicken bone.
do you hear what they're saying about Arthur, Cameron?
So
I
rude.
was talking about Ori's dad.
I mean, clearly not.
I feel like if Arthur was choking on a chicken bone, he would do some magic shit to get out of it.
Not if he
I
can't
don't
speak.
know. I don't know how skillful Oriana's father is at just things other than managing a boat company.
That's fair. I don't either. We don't talk much.
I see that.
Have you done all the side quests? Have you been doing all the side quests you've been coming across, Cameron?
I get occasional ones like here and there from like catching a certain Pokemon, but I've done all the ones that are like readily available.
I've been
Okay.
doing a lot of them too.
Like I'm doing a Blissey one right now because I just caught a Blissey recently.
Oh, my Starly can
Wait,
evolve?
Do it. That's your first
You get
evolution,
quests-
right?
Yes, it is.
Check it out.
Got really good animation. So wait, Cameron,
Yes.
you get a quest for doing for catching a Pokemon? Like you catch the Pokemon just randomly, and then like, hey, you got a quest now.
So it was on the board.
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
seen the
Investor's
board
place.
yet. What is this? What are you? You are majestic with your mustache.
What?
What is it?
I don't know.
And what?
I think it's the evolution of Cricketot.
Oh,
Oh,
Cricketune.
yeah. Yeah, that's gotta. That is the mustache. The mustache man. Or woman. They can both have mustaches.
Yeah, Cricketune doesn't discriminate. Anyone can have a mustache.
Alright, I still have not found. I'm looking for this woman. I'm trying to find her with my Ursaluna,
Same.
and I cannot find her.
There we go. It's your boy Sneasler.
Same. I'm doing something similar right now with my Ursaluna, trying to find a person. Who's apparently on another Ursaluna? So that's fun.
No, they're not on an Ursula. I know what you're talking about.
How do I go into evolve my Pokemon? Wait, I
You
think I just found it.
Let me up the
You
hill.
just evolve it.
I found it. I found it.
Let me up the hill.
No.
Just let me up the hill.
No.
Have you tried going up the hill?
You know who can go up a hill? Weird Ear. Hold on. Maybe. He can maybe go up a hill. Yeah.
You know who can? You know who can get up a hill?
Weird Ear.
No.
Sneasler?
Sneasler. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, the person who's meant to go up hills? Psh. Weak.
Lame. Hey, Cameron.
Yes.
Ultra Balls
Oh man.
are expensive.
Crafting wise?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
I
Oh
can
my
also
goodness.
make them now, and they're not great.
Who
Timmy?
are
They're definitely
you?
worth it.
Every
But,
time you see
hey.
iron, pick it up.
I am.
Never
Yeah.
go without.
I think I've sold all of it.
I like that strategy.
I need a Stantler.
How tanky is a Burmy?
Not.
Tanky is a
Depends
Burmy.
on what type of Burmy it is.
I don't want to one-shot it. Ooh, I near about did.
Yoda. Cameron, you had
Yes.
the Typhlosion problem. What Pokemon did you get False Swipe? If you did get one.
False swipe?
What the fuck is going on
Yeah.
here?
I have not used false swipe.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, my Samurai, he can know False Swipe, so I've been using him to catch a Pokemon.
Wait, what are you? Oh, you're Paris.
That's a city.
England?
Indeed.
England is my city.
Quality meme.
Hey, that's a song, Cameron.
Quality meme.
Just climb it!
No. Ooh.
This is the gameplay
Okay.
people came to see, right?
Okay, let's save just in case.
Okay.
Evolve.
So, are Pokemon scaling with you still, Cameron?
I heard none of that because you were breaking up.
Are Pokemon scaling with you still, Cameron? Like, are you seeing other level 70-something Pokemon?
Oh my god, she's like right here.
I'll see some like alphas that are 70s sometime. Yeah, I'll find alphas that are in the 60s and 70s.
It used Struggle Bug.
Strugelboog.
Strugelboog.
Strugglebug.
Did it kill you?
That's my life.
Actually, pretty strong.
Is it a boy or a girl, Burmy?
I don't know. I didn't look.
Why not?
I think it was a male.
Did you catch it?
Yeah.
Congrats.
Oh, there's the evolution of Paris. I don't know your name.
Parasect.
With some iron here. Please don't mess up. Please don't mess me up,
Yes.
Mr. Parasect.
I have other questions.
You're very large.
What's your strat for catching Pokemon on water?
Basque Legion.
Yeah, I'm all Basket Legion, but I keep
Run.
missing my Pokeballs.
Run far away. You
Use...
jump in the air. You hold the target button
Yeah.
because you know then it slows down, and then if you're close enough, you can just L target onto it and just toss it.
Jump in the air.
I do that, and it misses anyway. It slows down, I think I got it, and then it misses.
You guys can
It's
jump in
very
the air?
disappointing.
They can.
I don't know
can't.
what to tell you then.
Oh,
I get some of them, but I miss a
jump.
lot.
That's a... Oh, these are wild Staravias. Hey, boys.
Ooh, what are
Kill
you?
them.
Oh, you're
Do
out.
it, Tim. Fight all of them.
Well, I would like to, but a lot of my Pokemon are currently unconscious, including the only one that I care about, so
Oh, man.
I'm trying to book it to where I can
You can...
go back to town, because I only have
fast
2
travel.
Pokeballs left, too. No, I can't, because I'm just constantly under attack currently.
Oh.
No.
Quit being under attack.
Them Shinx are ferocious.
It's not even Shinx. It's just this
Sure.
and that.
I don't
My
know
favorite
those
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Okay, I got out of there.
You ever heard of this and that? I just missed fucking water Pokemon, man.
Hey.
I feel like the lock-on is better when you're on land. Like the room for error, the tolerance, I guess, is greater than when you're in the water.
I also feel that way.
I figured you would. You would understand me.
Okay, what does this lady want?
She wants to see more backspace, of course.
Do 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 do.
You should buy it. You should buy all the backspace.
Do 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 do.
Timmy, don't listen to anybody else. When you get a chance to buy backspace, you buy as much as you can afford.
I don't
It's
know
a
that I
scam.
believe that.
Yeah, it's definitely not a scam.
It's the opposite of a scam. Run. There's a side quest, Cameron, that involves giving somebody a Parasect. Have you done that
Yes. Yes.
one? I gave him an alpha.
Same. And it was huge.
Yeah.
It filled up his entire home.
Yeah, so
Glad we
all 3 of us
all
have
did
done
it.
that.
I haven't.
That's fine, you'll get there.
Oh, yeah, you will get there.
I don't like how you can be poisoned.
Just know
Like-
what the standard is now.
Oh no, I can't do anything about this. I might die again.
Oh,
I
Okay,
saw
man.
Logan today,
Not do
and he
that.
wouldn't come inside.
Why not? Oh, because y'all icky?
That's what he said.
Word for word?
No. Word for word, it was something like, y'all scary.
Ah. Fair.
I just want to dig something up. Let me dig.
Yep.
Dig for thunder.
Alright,
Yeah.
second boss battle.
Another one. Wow.
Another one.
How many of these do I got?
Get tired
Hey,
out. Huh?
Cameron. Another question.
Okay.
So the song verses, have you collected them all?
Mhm. No, I have not. I barely ever ride Ursaluna.
Okay, I've got.
Same.
I I didn't know if you knew what it led to, at least.
No, no
Do
clue.
you now?
Do I?
Yeah.
No. I just
Okay.
collected. I don't know. I just collected my 6-1.
Okay.
So I was wondering if he got it yet.
I've only found one.
I know there's up to 9 of them because I've got song verse 9.
Yeah, I do have that one.
But besides that,
Oh, cool. The roll has iframes.
Yes, indeed it does. You didn't realize you were playing Dark Souls?
I've done my first team overhaul.
ooh,
Okay.
what you got?
It is now Cyndaquil, Geodude, Shinx, Weasel, Harris, and Drifloon.
Oh,
Honestly, a really
Okay.
solid
that time.
team. Yeah, good type coverage.
That was the idea, but I don't know how to do that anymore. I don't remember anything about actually playing this game.
Oh, I didn't mean no. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to throw Pokemon.
Okay, okay.
Does Wurmple evolve into more than one Pokemon? I don't remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it did, so I should keep at least how many?
7.
You can catch the other evolution.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah. You can always catch the other evolution.
Is there a quicker way to release one Pokemon?
At the pasture.
Yes, I am at the pasture.
Yeah, you eventually you'll get the option to select several of them and release them all at once.
So I don't need to waste my time doing it right now.
Right.
Right.
And also, I found out that you don't just get 8 boxes. It expands once you get close to 8 boxes full.
I just
That's
don't
good
like
to know.
having tons of like a single Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm okay with like keeping 2, sometimes 3, but
Ooh, spicy.
I really need to clean mine out again.
I haven't done. You get a stuff for it for cleaning it out.
Yeah,
Yes.
you get like grit powder and shit,
Mm-hmm.
which is good for EVs.
5
this game's equivalent.
Pokeballs?
Yeah.
I don't want to give you 5 Pokeballs.
They're easy to make.
I need more. I only have 30.
Ooh. Are you an Alpha Raptor?
Yep.
That is not Alpha. Not worth my time.
Yeah, all right.
Just not time sensitive, so I don't really pay attention to it.
I don't think
Hey,
this chick exists.
Fair.
It says I.
I don't think this chick exists.
Yeah, I've been all over the Cobalt area, and it's just.
second boss
She
battle
wants
done.
to see a completed entry for Starly.
She do love Starly.
Yeah, complete that entry, boy.
Hey,
Where's Starly?
look, I want to do.
Oh no, I have to catch so many.
No, you
So,
only have to get it up
completed
to
just
level
means-
10.
Yeah, you don't have to do every single task.
Ooh. So I can just go out and defeat 2 of them, and I think I'm research level 10?
Maybe.
Yeah, you should see at the bottom. It will tell you what your current research level is.
I'm 8.
Yeah.
How do I know who has side quests and who doesn't?
Probably
They
the
just
thing
kind of
over them.
appear.
Oh.
They'll have
They
like a
have that
little,
little symbol.
Yeah.
Remedy honey cake. I don't know what a honey cake is. I don't know what any of this is. I'm just gonna buy all of the crafting recipes. I don't know if that was a good idea.
thing. All the crafting recipes?
Yeah.
Gotta get them eventually.
Yeah.
And once you have them forever. And money is easy to get, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Just catch from Pokemon.
That's why you need to throw all of it at bag spaces.
Okay,
I
well
would
now I need to
recommend.
sell some Stardust.
So I'm working on Weird Ear now.
Oh, already got it.
Big ball over here is kind of weird here.
Ayo.
Oh yes,
Was-
I already have me a weird, yeah. Well ahead of the pack. Alright.
You thought you were ahead of me, Cameron.
I need Basket Legion too.
Why can I teach my Cyndaquil Aerial Ace?
There's a
Type
lot
coverage.
of Pokemon that can know aerial ace. I don't know.
Yeah, there's Aerial Ace is a move that gets learned by a lot of people.
Apparently. They made a lot of moves accessible to more Pokemon than honestly they should be able to. Like all the punching
What?
moves. They're very much learned by anybody.
Why is this random Apom level 62?
Why are
Where is
you-
this lady?
Why are
Oh,
you
next
She
question.
find you.
What charm should I get?
Your brother is worried.
Charm.
Charm.
What charm? should you get?
Charmander.
Not that.
I don't know what you mean.
There's
You wish they
an
would've gave
old
me
woman
Quest
at the
before.
well in
I
Jubilee.
intrigued-
Oh,
place?
I haven't
I've
bought
already
a.
went through every nook and cranny
I've
already.
never bought a charm.
Just by exploring it my first round. I don't need to explore it again.
Cameron, David.
I have no clue what you're even talking about. Charms.
There's a little shop in the village that there's a lady that sells charms, and they do like really small things.
Arbok.
I don't think any of them are worth it, honestly.
No.
But if you
Rip.
want to buy one, buy one.
David, keeping in mind you're on stream, how's work?
How's work?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, it's
Rip.
work. I had a flat tire
David?
yesterday. Oh, David. Well, I said, how's work? And you were like, yep. So I thought you were talking to me. My bad.
Yes. No, it wasn't by much, but no, red won it for yellow.
Okay. Well, yep, I guess we're gonna do that.
Wait, what? Oh,
Oh, Eevee's completed.
this guy's wormhole just evolved. Okay. Oh, bye, David.
He's gone.
Bye, David. Hey, David.
We still can't hear you.
True.
Oh, is he having trouble?
Ah, but he must be. That must be why he left.
He might have just lost connection.
Okay,
David,
then
are
why
you
isn't he speaking?
Hey, David.
Oh, wait, hold on. I think I heard something.
Hey?
Hey.
Oh, there
he
is.
Yeah, I could hear all of you guys. I didn't know you guys could hear me.
Nope,
We could
couldn't hear
not.
you. So, David,
Hello?
keep in mind you're on stream. How was work?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Can you hear me? Oh boy. Oh man.
This is going well.
Didn't realize I couldn't. Maybe I just shouldn't ask him about work. He seems a little touchy about it. Going through this whole thing where he acts like he can't hear us. And
Well, I would have told you how my work was, but you didn't want to hear it.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
no,
ahead.
No, you didn't want to hear it.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Hello. Can you hear us now?
I can hear you guys, yeah.
Okay, well we can hear you too.
Hey.
I had to switch from my Galaxy Buds to my $5 headphones.
I can't tell what happened. That was definitely weird on our side.
Definitely.
What was happening exactly?
Nothing. You just I asked you how work's been going, keeping in mind that you're on stream. You didn't say anything, and then you just ended up leaving, and we were like, oh, all right, bye.
Oh,
And
I
then
didn't hear that question at all. I heard bits and pieces. I got real quiet for a time, and I was confused, but I was like, okay, maybe no one has anything to say, or maybe it's off. And I heard Cameron say something, and I responded, and then no one responded back.
It sounds like your earbuds are dying.
I just charged them. They're fully charged.
Yeah, it sounds like they're dying.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, different dying, I think.
No, I don't think so. Who knows? You could need to restart your PC or something. But yeah, so how is work going?
Pretty good. Honestly, pretty good. There's been no shitty days.
That's good.
Which is a first. Usually within the first week, I just like it. I realize, oh, the job I'm doing right now is a really shitty job. But no, it's really. It's not like I'm sitting my ass all day doing nothing. It's work that like I'm doing stuff, but it's not like back-breaking work. Where I feel like I'm killing myself every single day, which is nice. All the benefits are nice. The per diem is nice. The coworkers are pretty good. One of my army buds, the one who got me this job, he's there too. So it's not like I know a couple people there already, which is nice.
That helps.
Yeah, it's not bad. And like I didn't work Thursday or Friday. Oh, today, cause it rained. But I still get paid, which also nice.
True.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I can't. There's no big complaints, except I had to wake up at 5:45 every day.
That is early.
Yeah, well, cause like they were able to get hotels this week, and probably not for the next couple weeks. So I'm not going to. I'm not staying at the job site. I go home every single day. So in response, they're like, "All right, we need people to come earlier because they don't." Like they try to make us go home at a reasonable time. So they're not like, all right, it's now 5 p.m. Now we gotta drive 2 hours back to home. It's not like that. So in order to make up for that lost time, they want us to get to there earlier. But it's other than that, it's not bad. I got used to it. And I don't have to drive there, so I drive to the shop where the headquarters, I guess, is located, and from there we all roll out to the
Autobots?
job site. Yes, it's about like an hour and a half away, and I don't have to drive, which is very nice after having a job where I drove all the time.
True.
Yeah.
So I just
So-
told the truck.
So what do you do?
It's
I mean, obviously
right
it
now-
varies by job, but
yeah. So it's a roofing company. So
Yes.
right now we're doing a school.
Yes, still?
They're tearing. Yes. What's that? It's still?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a school. We're tearing off all the old foam. It's a flat top roof. Tearing off all the foam because it's wet, and we need to replace it with new foam. So my job in particular, like, so I had to work my way up to being able to operate the sprayer to spray the foam down, because they want that done by people actually knowledgeable about the stuff, and I know nothing about roofing, so I mainly just tear out the foam, and honestly, it's really easy to tear out the foam. It just manual labor stuff. on the roof, so bagging up the trash, and it's not bad. It's not bad. Sometimes I sweat a little.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not bad. I was told that like the last job they did was a lot worse because the foam didn't come off easy. Like it was firmly attached to the roof, whereas this case it just I I take the Maddox down, which is kind of like a pickaxe thing,
Yes. Yeah.
and I just lift up, and it's the foam is separated from the little tar thing they have underneath, so it just easily lifts up. I can just tear out whole sections. Whereas last case it was firmly cemented down, and they had to tear down the tar thing too and go all the way down to the base concrete, which apparently was really awful. And they were doing that for months. But I feel like we'll get this one done within the next week or two. Honestly, at the rate we're going.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay.
No complaints, which is nice to have no complaints about a job.
True.
Yeah, so I can see myself doing this. It's not my forever job, but it's definitely a job where I will be satisfied for a bit. I'm not gonna be like, okay, I need a new job immediately.
Right. Right.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty
Glad
good.
to hear it. Glad to hear it. All right, Cameron, you're up next.
Yeah, how's school?
Yeah, it's going. It's again, so many of my classes are so small.
So you're taking a bunch of you're not taking general education classes, are you? You're doing
No.
stuff for your the major you're trying to do,
Yeah.
right? That's cool.
I wanted to catch both of those.
Oh yeah,
Rip.
Cameron, you have a couple W-2s at the house.
Yes, I can't trust those.
What?
You can't
Okay.
trust them?
That's a story.
According to my dad, the hospital has sent out a W-2, and then they were like, wait a minute, no, it's not right, don't use it. And then they sent out another one, and then again they were like, wait, it's still not right for some people, don't use them.
Okay, well we have 2 so far, so we could be expecting more.
Possibly, yes.
And also, Cameron, have you changed your address yet?
I tried. I actually tried for school, but it kept throwing this error of like, you don't have a phone number inserted, even though I did have a phone number inserted. So I tried to insert a phone number in the other section where they had a phone number, and it was like, oh, you can't do that. Great,
Yeah.
thanks.
Don't you gotta change your address at like the postal area?
Yeah.
That's where you do it, right?
Yeah. That and on your driver's license.
Yeah, well, works, the stuff from the hospital's still going to go there, because that's the last address they had on file for me.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. But like your other stuff, we still get some of your school stuff. The stuff I sent you.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to get it changed. They make things very difficult. They make forms a lot more difficult than they should be.
That's how
Attempts
usually
are
is.
being made, though. Can confirm.
All right. I mean, I really don't care. I'm just it's more for you, man.
Yeah. Okay, can that EV not, though?
Oh, also, Tim, sorry to change topics. For some of the side quests, you will need extras of Pokemon because they'll like want to keep them.
Okay.
It will prompt you, though, because it'll say, are you sure you want to give up this Pokemon?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's like what we were talking about with the all of us giving an alpha Parasect to the guy who wants one, and he just chills in his house now.
True.
Jacob, you're up now.
No, you didn't want to hear it earlier.
Oh my gosh.
Got him.
It's been fine.
Did they know about
Oh,
your escapade?
that's it.
Uh,
It's been fine.
I had a flat tire last night.
Yes, go
So I got to leave my car at the job, and I got David to drive me all around today. Getting
Oh,
a
your
new
car
tire.
had a flat tire.
Yeah,
Oh,
Your actual car.
yeah, that's been great. That's about
Yeah,
it.
but-
well,
Yeah.
that doesn't sound fun. I'll be honest.
You know.
How big does this guy want a weasel?
It's gotta be
2.8 at
2.8 or
least.
higher.
Yep.
2.8.
Or
Yeah,
taller.
it's hard.
I like how we all memorized it.
This one's 2.4.
Because it's a traumatizing side quest.
This one's
It is.
2.7.
It took
Sad.
me a while to do it. Apparently, it took Jacob pretty fast. He did it pretty fast.
2.5.
I caught a 2.8 and a 2.9 back to back.
2.2.
Which is ridiculous, by the way.
2.6. Dude, I'm all over it.
Yeah, it's
Gosh,
it's
darn it.
it's a butt. I
So
slept
close.
on that side quest for a bit. I gave up on it for a while
Same.
Yeah.
because it's a butt.
That one and the Cherim one. I still haven't. Like, I haven't done the Cherim.
That took a little while.
I have no idea where you find Sharon.
Me neither.
You find them in trees.
In trees?
Trees.
Yep, like Burmy.
Okay, so I just stopped fucking around with trees because of fucking Burmy. Because honestly, there's too many Burmy.
I guess it's just a
True.
lower chance.
Crap,
Yes.
Crap.
David, this is a child-friendly stream.
It's crap. Oh, I'm sorry.
Can you tell
Oh,
us
get away from me.
areas? Are they're in specific areas, or is it just like all trees everywhere?
I don't have.
They're in
Oh, I need to
specific
leave.
areas.
I need to leave.
David, you should probably leave.
Oh no. Exit so far away.
Well,
All right.
we're talking about trees. Maybe you should leave.
Oh boy.
So, fun fact, guys. You know how like Pokemon get paralyzed and poisoned and all that.
Yes.
You can also get paralyzed and poisoned.
Yes.
Water type move, huh?
And when you do that, you can't hop on your riding Pokemon
It's okay. I don't have one of
to
those.
escape.
NBD.
Cool. I am excited for you to experience your first space-time rift.
I'm in one currently,
What
actually.
Those things are
They're pretty cool, but they're also pretty scary.
terrifying.
I'm using them to catch a
He
bunch of
said
Eevees. I need all the
space-time
evolutions.
rift.
Yep.
Yes,
Yes.
That's what he said.
I
Yeah.
know what I said.
Basically, it's a big bubble, and from that big bubble, you
Big and rare and scary stuff
yeah,
spawns.
you get in it, and every Pokemon inside of it disappears and gets replaced with rare stuff, or rarer stuff. Stuff you wouldn't
Increasing
find in
your
that
shinies.
area.
And some Pokemon that just would not make sense at the time, like a Sizor, or like what's it called,
Porygon.
the Magneton line. Yeah, Porygon.
I caught a Porygon
Pokemon.
and a Porygon Z in one of them.
There's an
Eevees are
Oshawott in
pretty.
this one. A level
Oh, really?
58 level 58 Oshawott.
Holy shit!
And Oshawott.
Exactly.
Hello, friends. I'm just here to get shards. Please don't shoot me. We don't have space. Okay.
Alright. My crops haven't grown yet. Also, Tim, in the village, there's a farm. If you go
Yes,
to
I
the
haven't done anything with it.
yeah, you can like plant shit there.
Is that worth my while?
I
I
haven't
think
I haven't finished
come
it
back-
yet, but
if you come back to it, every once in a while, yeah, it's worth it.
you'll also get side quests to upgrade it.
Do I want a medicinal harvest or an apricorn harvest?
It depends what you want more.
do
are
I
you lacking
want-
Pokeballs? Or are you lacking health items?
I'm definitely lacking Pokeballs right now.
So good.
So apricorn.
Elegant and swirly like a spring. Spoink?
That's what I thought too, but no.
Holy shit! Oh no! Oh,
it's not
get
Spoink?
away from me!
It's not Spoink. I thought the same thing.
What?
All right, you know what? We battling now. Yeah, it is not Spoink.
Spoink was not in this game.
That's like the only Pokemon I can think of with a swirly tail, though.
I'm sorry.
You need to think harder then.
I guess so.
Ooh.
You got me.
Oh, rip.
Oh man, there's Alpha Rhyperior in this space type rift. It is terrifying.
Alpha Rhyperior? Ooh.
Level fucking 73.
Ooh.
Easy for Cameron.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, easy for me. And
Oh, I
Poleon.
just got zapped.
Oh, well,
I
yeah,
knew-
you
I
do
knew.
have that.
Yeah, you know what? You guys win this round. I'm leaving. You guys can keep this space. I got what I wanted. Damn. There's not a single patch of grass in there for me to hide.
I'd order a new power cord for my Switch dock.
Oh, man.
Rip.
I think you were talking
that's
about
a big
that
rip.
a couple streams ago.
I was, yes. And then I finally got around to looking to see if it's in there with my dock, and it's not. So
Sad.
So, what was the issue exactly? You just
I don't know
lost
where it
or-
is.
He lost
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
That is the issue.
did you maybe leave it here?
No. I haven't known where it is for a long time.
Okay. Wait, so how have you been playing on the Switch?
With my hands.
It's got a
don't you-
USB-C on it. David.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how I charge it.
Gotcha.
I have the HDMI, I just don't have the power cord.
Gotcha.
But I guess which one's the expensive one?
Yeah.
It's very sad.
Hey, do you guys like my did you guys like my notification for this stream?
I haven't looked at it.
What was it?
It was a new zone who dis.
It hasn't looked at me.
Damn, that's tough. I'm sorry.
And it makes sense now because I am now at the Cobalt Coastlands.
Oh, about
Spoilers!
You don't know.
Exactly!
It's just a
Oh,
name.
crap. That was my phone.
I heard it.
the
I heard it hit the ground. And I was like,
phone
oh.
is fine.
I've actually heard you drop it like 3 times today.
I have dropped it. Sorry. I didn't realize you heard all of that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I promise it's not me throwing it. It's just, it's all...
Yeah, honestly, the first time I heard it was like after we put all those puns in the group chat. And I was like, we made him mad, I guess.
Oh, no.
He's like, fucking puns.
Just, it's Paul's. With us. What phones were made for, right? To fall?
I don't know about that one.
That's what my mom told me.
I have to be honest, my favorite pun of the day was "It's your own asphalt."
Oh,
The one you
the
made?
one you did? Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
I really
see.
liked that one.
No bias, of course.
I'm just giving it to you straight. I mean,
Yeah, you know what you like.
I laughed at that one. So
I really liked
Like, out loud.
Canter Banter. That was good.
that one was good. Yeah,
There's so many.
there were a lot of good ones though.
I really tried with Equestrian.
Yes, the one that started it all.
There was a lot of them that were stretches.
Horse
Yeah,
puns are
all
hard,
those.
man.
Yeah, you guys did a lot more than I thought was possible. I was surprised. And a little worried. I'm like, what? Like, I was struggling. I would check an occasionally, because I was playing Pokemon at the time. I was like, should I make
I was
one? And
working.
You just kept making more and more. I'm like, hey, okay. And I was like, I'll just check it later.
I asked Logan last time. I was like, "Are you gonna keep it up with the group today?" He said, "No, that's a lot." And I said, "Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it."
That's a lot, yeah. Tried to group me perfectly fine. That's a lot.
True.
Yeah, he's definitely not wrong.
No.
So why did this
Where?
girl just double battle me?
Why not?
Like that
Where
happened to
is
you
this
guys
kid
too?
with a Drifloon?
Just look around, man.
I am. I'm going into literally every house.
What are you looking for?
The
A
kid with a
kid with a
Drifloon.
Um,
He's on the beach, isn't he?
he
Yeah.
said Prelude Beach.
He's at Prelude Beach.
Where is that? Oh, wait. Is that back where I came from?
Yes.
I literally have not went back that way. I didn't know that was ever supposed to be a thing that I did. Are there different Pokemon over there?
No.
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 Oh.
There is this balloon course though.
Yeah.
The what?
You'll figure it
You'll
out
get
later,
there.
Ed.
You'll get there.
Yeah. I don't think you've unlocked it yet. That's just something to unlock.
Oh, I don't think I've unlocked it yet.
No.
Yeah, I don't think you've unlocked it yet.
Yeah, I don't think I've
Well,
unlocked it yet.
I'll give you that idea. Am I really
Huh.
one EV short?
Probably.
Oh!
That's really annoying.
Oh!
I can
This
hear you saying close to
bitch.
the wall.
Dude, I would have never looked here. But he's not here.
Well, what do they say? A certain time of day, maybe.
I don't
What time do
know.
those things pop up?
Yeah, they're
You know.
flying come out at night.
Well, that doesn't mean kids come out at night.
You're right. You know what? Keep doing what you're doing.
Can I, like, wait?
You can sleep until a certain time.
How do I do that?
At
Go to your house.
But that's not here.
Oh, you gotta go all the way back. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It tells me, investigate the Drifloon playing with a child at Prelude Beach in the evening.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
I thought it did,
Thought so too.
but I was like, just
Oh,
look
yeah.
for it.
No, I was. I had went through nearly every house at that point.
Oh, man.
I'm proud of you anyways. Like it takes commitment sometimes.
Look, I was determined to find him.
And
Yeah,
you did
you
it.
were.
You did it.
I was like, it says find the child in the village. And I was like, all right, I will do that. That's what
Dude,
the
who,
person tells
who
you.
needs to read the full sentence?
Reading comprehension is hard.
Look, it's a Pokemon game. I don't have to read.
You do, though, obviously.
I have to read single words.
There's nowhere to hide here. Ah. That's
I need
fine.
one more Eevee. Why are there so many evolutions?
I don't know.
Evolutions.
Yes, that's
that
what they're called.
Yep.
Yes, I know.
That's the official name.
Yes.
Yeah, evolutions.
Yeah, they've used that term.
Oh.
Pretty sure.
I think I've seen it in Pokemon Go at least.
That's a big boy Mamoswine over here.
Rest. How are you just gonna go rest on me?
I actually need this Mamoswine, so...
I could go for a sleep.
Too drowsy to move. Cool.
I can't sneak up on these fish.
I need to make Pokeballs.
You should do that then.
No. Just caught his feel.
Nice.
Ah, you're
Catch this.
me.
Catch this
No, you're
Mamoswine.
here. You're in here with me.
And it uses rest. That means you're getting another Aqua Tail. Now it should stay. Low on health and drowsy.
What could go wrong?
Good. It stayed.
Huh?
Let's go see more world. Sit around here forever.
To battle with this Eevee.
Hold on, I gotta sit around here forever.
Why?
I just found Skaroopy.
Skaroopy?
Mm-hmm.
Did you meet its father yet?
Huh? Its father?
Its father. Yeah.
Oh, I see its mama.
Uh-huh.
It's a big old mama.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever tell us an area for the Cherim, Cameron? Or does it have one?
You said trees.
Yeah, but
Trees.
just trees, like everywhere? Or are there like specific trees or something?
Cherim, Cherubi, Cherim. Same. What area are you looking for?
That's what they're asking.
Any area.
What? They're in the Obsidian Fieldlands, the Coronet Highlands, and the Crimson Mirelands.
Awesome. Give me just the Obsidian Fieldlands.
The Heartwood.
The Heartwood. Okay. I just tried to catch
I don't know what that is, but it sounds interesting.
I just tried to catch the mama and it didn't work.
Probably mad now.
Nah, it's looking for me though.
Let's go over here, and then fly down this way.
You want a Geodude, you say? Well, one moment.
Uno momento.
I'll have one bald man right up.
Hey.
That was unkind.
I hate these quillfish so much.
Have you caught Overquill yet?
I've caught quillfish.
Did you say Overquill?
Overquill.
I hate you.
I fucking hate. Oh my goodness.
That's its new evolution.
That's his actual name. Timmy, what's the problem?
Like, you have to get exactly on the Pokemon to catch these things.
Name is Overquill.
Its name is actually Overquill. I don't know what the problem is here.
Speaking of Overquill, my next Marvel movie is Infinity War.
That'll be a fun one.
Ah, it found me, it found me.
I'm nearly done with my rewatches. I think Star Wars is next. I think I'm gonna watch all the Star Wars films next.
Ooh, please watch Clone Wars.
Oh, I've watched most of it, yes.
Just watch The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett.
I've also watched I
Have
watched
you-
most of The Mandalorian season 1.
Have you watched Clone Wars before?
He did just ask that.
Yeah. Said he watched most of it.
Matter of fact, I think I told both of you to watch it, and that it was really good. Now that I think about it.
So you've watched it.
Not entirely, but most of it.
Yeah, I think he's good then.
Do you have any? Do you have like a favorite character from that that series?
This was several years ago. I don't remember. I mean, I honestly think it was Ahsoka.
Ahsoka's pretty cool.
This
Ahsoka's
Alpha
pretty cool.
Garchomp is level 85.
I always liked Cad Bane. Cad Bane is just a badass man,
He is. That's fair.
and he
Why is
doesn't
this
give
thing-
a fuck about
Why is
anything.
this thing level 85?
Oh man.
Where did this girl run off? Uh-oh. She wasn't here. She wanted a Geodude, then she left, and she's still like, I want a Geodude. Like, well, I'd love to give you one, but you ran away.
Chase her down, Timmy.
I literally went
Do
to my
it.
pasture to go get a Geodude, came back, and she was gone. And it's like, alright,
Oh, you don't have to go to your pasture for that.
what?
Yeah, it'll open the whole box.
What?
Yeah, man.
What?
Yeah, man.
No, I didn't know that.
Hey, can
Now
you
you
tell
do.
this Garchomp to stay in the ball?
Hey,
Stay in the ball.
Garchomp, stay in the ball.
Stay in your fucking
I don't know if
ball.
it heard me, but I tried.
It hurt me.
Again, this thing's scary. It's level 85.
You should get False Swipe, Cameron. False Swipe is very nice for catching Pokemon.
Not Ghost
Cameron,
Pokemon,
I've
but
heard
everything
you
else.
should get False Swipe.
Yeah!
You and your full swipe.
I just caught that Drapion.
What do you use to catch Pokemon dead? You just keep fighting it and hope not to kill it?
I just caught it, so.
Like a real man.
I mean, that's how I've done it my whole career.
Oh, False Swipe, you telling me.
Now, I used to have, back in like the OG days for me, I used to have a Sceptile with a False Swipe on it.
Oh yeah. That was a good one.
Can there be another Eevee somewhere?
Another
Not in
Eevee?
this house, brother.
No.
I need another Eevee.
Well, you'll
Just one
find 'em.
more.
You'll find them with time.
Literally.
Oh,
Literally just one
there
more
is
Eevee.
already a multi-select.
There is?
Yeah,
Oh. How?
I just have to hit Y.
Why? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I saw it
Ooh,
up in the
that's
top
an
left
alpha
corner, and I was like,
Machoke.
what is that?
Thought y'all knew that already.
No, I did not.
No,
know
I
that.
asked about it, and you were like, yeah, you get it later.
Oh, I was talking about the... You can multi-select, Yeah, you don't use that to multi-select to, release the Pokemon.
What?
Eventually it'll be like, you press X, and then you get to choose which Pokemon to
Then what
release.
is it for?
It's for moving
Moving
Pokemon
multiple.
around. It's easier to do that than to, like, click the Pokemon and then click select, hey, I want to move Pokemon. They have the option where you can just move the Pokemon straight. That's down time. Hello.
I got excited, Timmy. There's a thingy up there.
Electric move.
I mean, don't look at
How do I
me.
get
I got
that?
just as excited. Then they shot me down.
I know, I know.
Wait, what did it just tell me about my satchel's full?
Your
Yeah, your
satchel's
satchel's probably
full.
Oh, hey, my satchel's full. What do I do about that?
Oh.
You
there's
should
a,
empty it.
there's a box
Oh, there's an
next
Alpha
to the entrance
Octillery.
Yeah.
that you can put your stuff in.
Oh, man.
How does it work? Can I, like, always pull stuff out, or...?
Yeah, it's the same box for every single item box. Like it's shared.
Right, but if I'm out in the field, like, trying to craft stuff. right?
No, out in the field crafting is only what's in your satchel, but if you use
But
the
if-
bench at camp, then it pulls from
Yeah.
the box.
Oh, I didn't know that either. Cause once I got the anywhere button, I just used that, even while I was at camp.
Wait, is there a quick button to craft in the field?
What?
I know there you can like favorite items, but I haven't figured out how that helps.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I have to go into the inventory every single time, and I thought that'd
It's
be
like,
like
oh.
a quicker way.
Like, what button could it be? Every button's used.
Oh shit.
Okay. So what do I do with like dazzling honey, chesto berry, honey cake?
Bait.
Just make
Yeah.
bait. I use the
Make
honey is my
bait?
Welcome, Maven. Bait.
yeah, you can make like
I think the cakes themselves are bait, right?
Yeah.
yeah. I use the honey.
Honestly, the
as-
honey alone is bait. Anything's
Right.
bait.
The berries are bait. If you
Right.
go to the Pokédex, it'll tell you which Pokemon prefer which items.
So like, do I just
Oh.
go throw them out in the field and then stuff shows up, or do I have to find it first?
You find
Yeah,
it
you
find-
first,
Stuff will
you
walk over
hide,
to it.
and then you like throw it closer to you or wherever you want, and then it comes to it.
I
Okay,
use
so
it
I'm gonna
in
put
order
this
to
stuff
change.
up for now then.
Yeah, I use it to change the direction of the Pokemon. To focus on one direction, and I sneak up on it and attack it from the back.
Yeah.
Is there a higher chance of catching it from the back?
Yes.
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 Okay. I saw something
It's
like
like
that.
a critical
in my,
strike thing.
I saw something about that in my like tips or something, and I didn't really care.
Well then.
I read about it, I just didn't care. Love it.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Send out the most majestic centaur against this Sneasel.
There's a space time happening here. I'm
I
waiting
need one of those.
They take so
Jacob,
long to charge up.
Never gonna make you.
Hey Jacob,
cry.
Hey,
have you found the Pokemon with the springy tail yet?
I saw it as soon as I walked in, and I missed all of them.
They are quick.
Rip.
The, I'm not gonna say its name, so Timmy doesn't know.
Oh, don't worry, he doesn't know anyway.
But yeah, I saw.
I didn't.
It was like immediately.
Yeah.
Wait, I'll just go pull up Jacob's stream.
Oh, ooh, look at that.
Got him.
Now who's getting spoiled? Ah, shit. Skuntank saw me.
I like how they kept Tentacle just as annoying in this game as it is in other games.
Yeah. But you know what else there is a ton of?
What?
Remoraid.
Yeah. And they're so tiny you can't catch them.
True, they are
Yeah,
hard.
but you seem to have that problem with a lot of things.
I have resort just attacking them directly. No more trying to sneak up and throw it from behind. No, there's no sneaking in the ocean. They know everything.
There is no sneaking in the ocean.
No.
That explains a lot about Cal.
True. Sounds like the name of like a really bad poem. There is no sneaking in the ocean. I could see that being like a bad poem to read in English class.
Why is it gonna be an English class?
I mean, where else would you read poems?
Spanish.
Japanese.
Spanish class. You're translating the poem into English because you don't. It's not your first language.
Classic literature.
Got him. Yeah. Yeah, one of those artsy fartsy classes like classic literature.
Wait, okay. Where are these Bidoof now?
Imagine not being able to find a Bidoof.
This game is so weird because I do not feel bad at all about catching a Magneton and never seeing a Magnemite.
I've never seen a Magnemite. I call it a Magnezone.
What?
I recognize some of these words we're saying.
Eevee!
I need one of those.
I'm fighting an
What-
Eevee and Kadabra, my bad, and Rhyhorn, Rhydon.
Even I know the difference. Jeez.
Wow.
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 Do I have to throw my Bidoof at other Bidoof in order to not Bidoof them?
I did. I don't think you do though.
Bidoof.
I'd hate to Bidoof myself.
I don't think they run.
It's not looking good here for me.
Well, they say I have to have one with me.
Probably in your party.
Yeah.
Alright, items.
No, okay, you definitely don't.
Gonna throw this lead
Just
ball.
to, you know, so that we can pass it along to the next person.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, just to pass it along.
Yeah.
So weird here is annoying to get.
I didn't have any trouble. Jacob
The
was a
actual
leader.
Pokemon.
But you gotta do the bash attack like 20 times, right?
Yep.
Yeah. In an agile style. So you have to have it mastered first.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Well, that was easy because I just called a level 75 alpha that was mastered in everything it knew.
Oh. I didn't have that.
Where's this
That
last-
sounds like a personal problem.
where's
It
this
was.
last Bidoof? Where's this last Bidoof?
Right there.
Gone.
I'm running around the back of the town hall, or whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Finding those
those.
Bidoof was hard.
Yep. Have fun.
I found 2 of the 3.
Like heal.
Fount.
Heal my children.
Did the old lady throw one in the well?
Yep.
Definitely.
We got it.
She like freaked out and
Who are you?
yeet.
You'll find them.
Will I?
Yep. Just gotta make sure
Wow.
you're looking everywhere.
I have officially run around the entire town.
Well,
Obviously, not
obviously you
the
haven't.
entire.
Yeah.
Is it out on the beach again? Is that a part of the town again?
No, it's not on the beach.
It
Good,
is in
'cause
town.
I will tell you it's on the beach.
I
Timmy,
heavily
last-
disagree that that's a part of the town.
Timmy, last time they weren't saying that that was a part of the town. They were saying the child was from the town.
And they did tell you it was at the beach.
They also did tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bunch of Drifloon sympathizers, aren't you?
I am actually.
Drifloon's okay, I guess.
I believe we should adopt more children.
I also think.
Clip it. Someone go clip that.
Please don't.
There's my chop to beat up.
This last Bidoof
Oh my god!
is not
Hi,
Bidoofing around.
Rhyperior. Oh, there's a Magnemite!
Water battles are only cool if you have water Pokemon.
Is it in a building? Can we tell me that?
No,
No.
No, it's
in a
not.
building.
It's not?
It cannot be in a building.
What?
Which ones have you
Where
found
is
so far?
it?
Not in a building.
I don't know how to describe it to you. Hold on, let me run to where they were. I found one like over at the gate to Prelude Beach. No. It was in a corner before that gate. Like
Okay.
right beside the cart and the person building a new house or something.
Yeah.
And then I found one over at the fence to the pasture.
The where and
Okay.
where? Fence to the pasture and what?
Like, whenever you're going out the gate towards Prelude Beach, there's a girl like building a house or a structure of some sort with a fence and a cart. And I found the Bidoof there.
So you found the two hardest ones.
Sure.
You said you checked behind the town hall?
Yeah. Are you telling me I didn't check good enough?
I thought the last one was behind there.
It's near the town hall. I don't think it's behind it.
Alright, so how do we get Basculegion?
From the little I looked about it, it is stupid.
Oh my gosh, I found it.
How to
What was
evolve
it?
Basculin
It's
into
right outside my
Basculegion?
house.
Yeah.
Over at the woodshed.
Got him.
Yeah, it's like really... That was the first one I found.
It was in the shade, and it's brown beside a brown house.
Yeah. Excuses. I know. Oh.
That is.
Oh, I thought that was
bizarre.
you, Tim.
That is a bizarre way to get Basculegion. Can confirm.
Timmy, do you care for spoilers? Because I don't.
In what way?
Hearing how to get Basculegion.
No, I don't care.
Cameron?
For Basculegion, based on our tests, Basculin evolved when taking around 260 to 300 recoil damage at minimum.
What?
So it's apparently based on recoil damage it takes.
So you have
Where
to
did
have
David
something
go?
like double edge?
Yeah, double edge or wave crash or something.
I just knocked on the wall. Hopefully it worked.
To tell David that he's no longer in here, or
Yeah.
does he not already know that?
I don't know.
I feel like he'd be back if so.
Right?
He said something before he left. I don't know what he said.
Oh, I didn't hear it either. He might have actually had to go somewhere. Oh, he was gonna go to his mom's today. Maybe that's what he's doing.
Cool. A little late,
He might have just remembered.
maybe. That's possible.
Yeah, I probably need another one of these. I just caught a Rhyperior.
Nice.
Hey, did you just remember
you
you were
return.
supposed to go to your mom's tonight?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's fine though. Mom was just calling me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just mute yourself?
I'm
was easy.
on. Yeah, I'm using my phone.
Why didn't you just? No further questions.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh man, this is a
Yeah,
4v1.
Can confirm Basculegion is weird to evolve.
That's so. Oh, please don't hurt me.
So what do I know? It doesn't know anything that gives it that.
I need to heal. Am I safe? I am not safe. I haven't checked there.
Mimic? Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that, Vaporeon.
I am so glad it's the weekend.
Freedom.
Is it how was your work? We didn't ask about that. How was yours?
Yeah!
My goodness.
Wow!
Terrible friends.
No, y'all didn't want to hear about it 2 hours ago.
Oh, I want to hear about it now.
Okay,
That's
bye.
what Jacob got away with, so I mean.
I said what happens. There's just not a lot.
Yeah, but you don't like it when the shoe's on the other foot.
Because I played by the rules, Timmy.
So do I.
No, I mean it's okay. It's stressful because like I feel like I'm moving a little too slow. And like I said that directly to my manager, and he's like, well, to be honest, you are moving a little slow, yes, but you also didn't have the accesses that you needed to do your job for like an entire month and a half after we hired you. And I was like, well, that is fair. Like, I don't have anything to say to that. But I'm like trying actively to force myself to move along at a faster rate than I'm comfortable with. So like, there's so much that I don't know, but I've asked them to put me in the queue of like anything goes. So I'm very glad that my coach is still with me, and I hope to maintain her at least for the next week before I'm on my own completely. But I have had a couple of days where I've been completely on my own now. So I'm getting more comfortable with it, but
Yeah, just experienced with it.
and I've gotten some compliments from a couple of people as well. One in particular said that he's been in this job for I think 14 years, and he's been a team lead for like 9. So
That's good.
yeah,
Very good.
always glad to hear old hats giving out compliments. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
So I got the Weirdeer. That's good. I caught the other Eevee I needed.
Proud of you, Cameron.
and then my boss also told me today that like if I ever want more hours or more practice or anything like that, I can always pick up a few hours on Saturdays too. Like he said, even if it's just 3 or 4 hours, they can use the help. So I have access to additional hours should I want that as well.
That's good though.
How often? How much is your place open? Like, is it open 24/7 or something?
I think on Saturdays we only do check verifications. At least our team. I can't speak for like everything, but
Right.
Sundays I don't believe we do anything. I think we're closed on Sundays. Please don't see me Rapidash.
I
What if it
only
wants
have
to?
my weird ear
I'd rather it
in
didn't.
this freaking space-time shit.
Yeah, I said while you were gone, David. Basculin apparently, from the website I looked at, said it needs enough recoil damage.
That's what
To
I heard
evolve.
as well. Very odd. Wait,
At
How did-
once or like a cumulative?
total cumulative.
Okay.
It said like a cumulative like 300 or so.
So it's a
I
masochist.
mean, isn't
It evolves
isn't
that
because it's a
well?
masochist.
it's not that hard. I'm trying it now. Just using Wave Crash a bunch.
I'm guessing that's the signature move.
Not a signature move, because that Alpha Empoleon I caught knew the move too.
Really? I've never heard of Wave Crash before.
Just a water type, say like 75 power recoil move.
It must be new because I haven't heard of it either.
My Typhlosion still has a move it hasn't mastered.
Same.
And it's level 80.
Same.
You have a
What is it?
Typhlosion, Timmy? Wow!
I just want to fit in.
Mystic Fire, Mystical Fire.
You might have to get that actually mastered, like at the dojo.
Maybe.
Pokemon
I had,
Johto.
I had
Dojo.
Stealth Rock on my my Pokemon for the longest time. It is the only one not getting mastered. I eventually had to just take it to the dojo.
Pokemon Dojo.
This guy.
Yeah, I hear him too.
Look, I'm just here to have fun, okay?
Don't you hate it when you don't see a very obvious path and you're just running around like a dingus?
Yes.
I love that.
It's my favorite.
Imagine not having all of the mounts so you can just go anywhere.
Imagine having a mount.
Imagine not understanding that you can get level 5 before ever leaving the first area.
I don't know how you managed to do that.
David did it too.
Yeah.
You can't even get everywhere in the first area.
It's
Yeah,
called
you don't
being
need to get
thorough,
everywhere.
Cameron.
It's just being thorough.
Yeah, learn to be thorough.
But like, there's that island you can't even get to.
I got the springy-tailed Pokemon.
Good.
It was the only one around.
See, I agree with you though. I thought it was Spoink too. Like when I think like a spring-looking tail, of course you think Spoink.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do feel like I know what Pokemon this is.
What?
I don't
The
know. I
Springtail?
can't put my finger on it. Yeah.
You can guess.
I can't. I can't.
I won't
Like, I
say
see it in my
one way or
head, but I
another.
don't know.
What does it look like?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
You can see it in your head, but you don't know what it looks like?
no, like just the tail and particular.
Oh. What?
What? How does that make sense?
You mean you see a corkscrew in your head?
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
Hey, how do I see how large a Pokemon is after I catch it?
Summary.
Where do I see that?
Either
It's not
this
with
is-
me.
Yeah, you have to go. So go to a camp.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't have to go all the way back to the home base. You do have
Right.
to go to a camp.
I mean, I'm in the first area, so I do have to go all the way back home.
No, you don't. You still have the base camp.
Sure, yeah, but I mean, it's.
Oh,
literally
you only
the
have
same
one
place,
camp
like-
there.
Yeah.
Man.
When do you get the second camp?
Not yet.
How far have
Apparently.
you? I mean, you should be able to advance to that area.
Yeah, you really should. You have 1 star,
He's-
right?
Yep.
He's
Yeah,
taking his time.
You can do that.
I'm trying to catch a Weasel right now.
Are you trying to do the big weasel?
Yeah.
Good luck. You'll
Yeah.
never progress.
What?
Guess if you want to.
It's
all
so hard
playing
to find
for
that big weasel.
I want a big Weasel.
Big old weasel.
So hard.
It's not that
I
hard.
like big weasels that I cannot lie.
Just find it, forehead.
No, no. Continue that song, Timothy. I want to know what comes next.
Oh. I knew that was gonna happen. I don't know why I tried. Oh, I
Tried so hard.
found Springy Tail's mama.
You got so far.
Oh, is it Tepig?
Yep, definitely
No,
Tepig.
but it does have a
Oh no!
curly tail.
Oh, what is that Pokemon? There's a. Oh.
Who's that Pokemon?
Are we doing this now? Are we doing this now?
I mean, we are. Well, I am. Wait. Oh, that's the torch.
I need to find you, Machoke.
Dude, oh no! Is it pink and black? Grumpig.
Nope. That's
Nope, that's the
Spoink's-
evolution of Spoink.
Yeah, that's Spoink's evolution.
Oh, is it really?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh.
There we
guess
go.
so.
Basculegion.
Pokemon. Do I know this Pokemon?
I'm pretty sure.
I think it's Gen 6.
Which
No.
is that? What are the starters?
No.
It's not a starter. I will tell you that.
No, I know, but what are the starters?
For Gen
No,
6,
it's not Gen
Yeah.
6.
it's not Gen 6.
I'm pretty sure it was Gen 4.
It is.
What are the starters for Gen 4?
What's it called? Chimchar, Turtwig, and Piplup.
It's
I
a normal type,
think I
normal
played
type
some of that.
Pokemon introduced in Generation
Yes,
4.
you played it to me.
Can confirm it's a Gen 4 Pokemon.
Huh. It's not one of the more memorable ones.
True.
I'm looking it up. I'm looking up a list of Gen 4 Pokemon.
I mean, that's one way to do it. I still do like when you talk to the guy at camps and you want to talk about your Pokemon, get into your box. You talk like you're like he's holding them hostage. I want to see my Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
Oh no, this doesn't have the pictures of the Pokemon?
Have you guys stunned Pokemon with items?
No, not once.
It is the greatest thing.
Is it?
I have an item called a Sticky Glob, and I just chuck it at a Pokemon, and no matter what it's doing, no matter how aggro it is, it just stops moving, and I get behind it and throw Pokeballs back. It feels like cheating.
That's one way.
I guess I gotta
the
try
recipe,
it.
the recipe costs $20,000. But the ingredients are super cheap, and it is so worth it.
Oh my!
I just can't use it on the water.
Pink Wormadam.
Yeah, there's 2 different types.
Yeah,
Aren't there like
And
4
we-
different types?
there's 3.
3.
I will give you a hint. You will need one of all 3 different types for a side quest.
Oh.
At some
What is
point.
it? Is it a
I have-
Scorpion?
Huh?
No.
Is it a Scorpion?
Nope.
You said it's normal.
With the spring-like tail?
I don't remember a lot of these Pokemon.
Found her! I found her, guys.
You were searching that whole time.
Yeah. Oh, and catching Pokemon too. Oh man.
Is it Arceus?
Yeah, it's Arceus.
How'd you
Yeah.
know?
It's
got
the
the
legend
springiest tail.
itself.
Is it? There's no way it's this. No, I'm not even gonna say that one out loud.
Well,
Probably the
according to
one.
this chick, she got yeeted into the ocean by a Machop.
Yes. Yeah, I remember that.
Are you like looking through a Pokédex right now, Tim?
Pretty much. But it doesn't have pictures.
Oh. Yeah, you'll eventually find it.
Is it a Bunnery?
Nope.
Nope.
The springy tail it's obvious. It's not something where it's like, well, maybe. It's like, yep, that definitely has a springy tail.
Yeah, but he's
There's
not
no
looking
question
at
about it.
pictures. He doesn't remember what things look like.
Correct.
Well, I didn't think this Pokemon had a springy tail either. It didn't occur to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally just looked through this whole thing.
I don't think its evolution has a springy tail.
Okay, now I have pictures. All right, let's go. Springy tail. Where you at?
Yeah, where is it? Tell us.
I am waiting. It is back. Okay.
Okay. No, just ran away. Sure.
Oh, Glameow.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's done it.
I don't recognize that Pokemon. I think I have one in Pokemon Go though.
They run away from you if they see you.
I do like that friendship is easier to get in this game, just because you can use it to. If you use the Pokemon to gather resources, that ups its friendship.
Yeah, I thought I might go back and listen.
Cameron, I
Doing
feel
that
like
for
we're
the
such good
EVs.
friends. If you had caught me, I would have already evolved.
Aww,
Put that on a Valentine's Day card.
that's adorable. Which one would you be though, Timothy?
Pokemon?
Yeah, out of the evolutions, there's 2 of them that evolve with friendship.
I don't know.
3 in this one.
3? Aren't you counting the fairy type?
Yeah.
I have
That's
no clue.
affection though.
He's
That's-
definitely a fairy type.
I feel like he'd be
I think
Espeon. He'd be Espeon. That one's supposed to be like super loyal.
I was gonna say it was an
Oh,
Umbreon.
thank you, David.
What was the
I do like
second
Espeon.
part?
I do like Espeon and Umbreon. Those 2 are my favorite evolutions.
Well, do I have a game for you?
Pokemon Coliseum.
Yep. I remember playing that some with Jacob.
So good. My Pokemon
Each
are
time
very hurt.
you
now.
try, gonna get just a little bit better.
Not gonna lie, that was also being stuck in my head. Have you seen it earlier? What happened? Can't wait.
It's one more step up the ladder.
It's a whole new world to live in.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Going down.
I don't think that's the next lyric.
Pokemon,
ran
oh
away.
no.
It ran away from me.
I looked at that. God, that makes me very sad. I thought it was funny.
All my Pokemon are fainted but my Weirdeer, and I'm chasing down 2 freaking Apom right now.
Oh, you're doing that mission.
Yeah.
Just ignore the stuff.
About to catch these motherfuckers.
New world we live in.
There's no choice but to win this battle. What? Man.
It's a whole new
Aye.
place with a brand new attitude.
But you still gotta catch 'em all.
The best you can
Do-do-do-do-do. We're getting copy strikes. Fucking- What's the other thing?
DMCA.
DMCA. Yeah, we're getting all of it.
do. Hashtag not my stream.
Not my streamer.
Hashtag not my friend, apparently. Wow.
You know you can't take me anywhere and have me not sing.
True.
This is known.
It is written.
There was something I was doing. I forgot.
Singing Pokemon Johto.
Yeah, besides that.
Oh,
Can't wait.
that was what's important.
Can't wait to not have to evolve any more EVs.
Wanted to cut back here.
Sadly, the last 2 I have are both friendship based.
That should be pretty easy.
Still takes a lot longer
that's what I was
than using
doing.
a leaf stone.
I was going to give me my weird ear. Let me do that now. I already have a Stantler that has a mastered Side Shield Bash.
Congrats. I didn't.
I fought one.
Just catch a level 65 alpha.
Oh wow,
mine's-
yeah.
Mine's level 31. You don't have to go that far.
I had to raise mine higher than level 31 to get it to master.
Oh. Sucks to suck.
I
Got
guess
him.
so. I really do think mine had like a soft lock on it or something. Until I got
Hey.
far enough. That's what I'm gonna say anyway.
I'm not quite
Who
sure
makes
how
you
the
feel-
master mechanics work exactly.
Who
You get it
helps
when
you
it
sleep at night?
happens when you level up.
True.
Jacob, what's the weather supposed to be like tomorrow? Do you know?
Oh, well, thanks for asking, Timothy. The weather tomorrow in... No, I don't know.
Okay. Oh wait, I probably never mind.
You know
I
who
have
you
the
could
Roni.
ask? Alexa.
Well, I have the Roni. I shouldn't leave the house anyway.
No, yeah, you shouldn't leave the house.
Or you? Oh, you're thinking about doing golf, weren't you?
Yeah.
I could reach your mommy.
Also, I told you he was wanting to play golf.
We are not talking about that.
About me?
Let me
Yeah,
have it.
I was like, Timmy.
fair.
Timmy was talking to me recently. He really wants to go play golf soon. He didn't say soon.
I want to go to the range.
But I knew he wanted to play golf soon.
I want to go to the range more than I want to play right now, but
Yeah.
maybe I can actually get out in the backyard tomorrow now that it's not, you know, covered in snow.
I would like to
True.
also get back out onto the driving range sometime soon, but you sick.
Truth.
You all nasty right now? We're gonna wait till you ain't nasty no more.
Calling you man.
Sick
I
with
mean,
Tuesdays.
I have a negative test. So
Oh, I mean, I could just break the rules anyway. Well, no, I guess technically you wouldn't be breaking the rules. I know.
no, I'm gonna be a good little boy. I don't want anybody sick.
Good.
Oh yeah, Jacob. Did you check out to see if you have the unknown tab yet?
The unknown tag. Oh, I haven't. Where would it be exactly? It'd be.
Just when you
Open
open the
the Pokédex.
Pokédex.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I need to find Starly.
I have it. But like I said, I didn't. I went up to like 2 different unknown, and they didn't like let me do anything.
Yeah, I can't help you
You-
there.
What do you mean?
Like I threw Pokeballs at them and everything, and nothing.
Did you try throwing Pokeballs at them though?
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
it should
wow.
Because it should just do.
Yeah, that's what I told him
should?
too.
Wow. Well,
What-
yeah, I did that.
What kind of Pokeballs were you throwing?
I think I tried a few different types.
Drifloon.
Because I've had some problems with the feather balls trying to hit unknown.
Oh. Maybe that's what I was using?
If you're using feather balls, those are a little weird. Like it should be hitting them, but it doesn't.
Okay. Well, maybe that was it. I'll try again later.
I don't really use the feather balls.
No.
I
They're
used
not bad. I like them for like long range shots.
to. Yeah.
Like if I'm in an open field and I know if I get close they're gonna see me because there's no patches of grass or anything to hide in.
Yeah. That's why I like just using the maneuvering it around with the items. That way I know I'm guaranteed a spot hit in the back.
Yeah.
I used to use them a lot, but it was never my my first choice.
Lots of ghosts in this cave. Oh, that's a Zorua.
Ooh, cool.
I actually don't have that yet.
Do I have a visitor? Okay. What's the next dude? Oh, he's so big and buff though. So why is he?
I know. You don't have to talk about me while I'm not here. I mean, come on.
That was your funniest joke yet.
Jeez, that one. We like that one the most.
Yeah.
A2?
You can't see it because you're not watching my stream, but I did a little side eye at the camera when you said that.
Ooh, there's an Alpha Ghastly.
Oh, I want one so bad.
If I caught an alpha, I think I'd just have to make it a Haunter and never evolve it past that. I love starting to fight Pokemon and then they just immediately run away before I can do anything. That's my favorite. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing and it's great game design.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, very neat, very cool, very awesome. It's fantastic.
It sounds like
It's
you
just
need a
excellent.
Pokeball and running away.
I needed.
Oh, good! It happened again, 2 in a row. Yeah, sick.
I
You
needed.
just have to sneak up on it.
You just have to. I was trying to fight it
Why are you trying to fight it?
because I want to kill it.
Oh,
Kill it.
good. You just gotta be faster than it.
Oh, okay.
Gotta be
Yeah.
fast
Imagine
man.
not being able to kill something.
Silly me. It was a level 2 Wurmple that time. I didn't realize I wasn't faster than that.
Ah,
Well, you know what? If you hit it from behind with the Pokeball, then it gets stunned and it doesn't move on its first turn. Even if
Also-
it goes first.
But then I also run the risk of catching it, and I waste a Pokeball.
You can throw
No, I'm
the
saying-
spoiled apricots. No, you said Pokeball. You can throw a spoiled
Yeah,
apricot.
your Pokemon
other
are in
item.
Pokeballs.
Oh,
Oh, you
What?
did that too. Wait. I know this is not what you're thinking, but I just like the implication, like, my Pokemon are in Pokeballs? What? Since when?
Pokeballs
God
in
dang
my
it.
Pokemon game?
Stop it! Fight me!
Deadwood Haunt during
Fight
night.
me.
Ooh, that's a big boy.
Don't. Oh,
I'm excited. What you doing out here with your two hands? Ooh, shake that butt.
shake that butt.
Are you
for me.
coming on to a
Shake that
Pokemon?
butt for me.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
I mean, Lopunny.
Oh gosh.
Ironically, I am trying to catch one right now.
You don't got one?
Nope.
How?
There
wait,
were so many. in
they're
that
so
area, though.
plentiful.
I don't have one.
I mean, that's understandable if you don't have one.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
absolutely understandable
Oh.
that you don't have one.
Yeah, like, that's just kind of a
Oh,
given.
what does that mean?
It means exactly what I think it means. You're not very far ahead.
That's
You
right, I
literally
am
haven't
ahead,
gotten to the second half of the map, Timmy.
though. Second half.
Second half of the first map.
Is that where the Krickedots were?
Yes.
Then I have been there.
Oh, wow. Good job.
Well, he's there.
What's the main story trying to get you to go to?
I don't know.
You're just trying
honestly,
to
you
side
should
quest
check.
right now.
Yeah.
You should
I'll just go
I
find
I
think
Blue
can check.
Weasel.
you should at least get far enough ahead to get that second camp. I would say.
Let me
Then you can
see.
fuck around.
A request from Mai. Make your way to Deer Track Heights where an alpha Pokemon is causing trouble.
Yeah, I'd take care of that, and that unlocks the second camp.
Yeah. I would also take care of that.
Okay. I will do that next then. Right now I'm actually running back to go back to town and see if any of the Buizel and stuff that I've caught are good enough.
Probably not, because that quest is impossible.
There are Buizel everywhere, too, in that map.
I went to where I knew they were, so...
That's actually where I caught mine, but... But, like, they're in other places, too. Aww.
Star rank
The
2.
Alpha Ambipom killed
done it.
himself.
No, don't kill yourself. Aha. You know that meme?
I
have not heard that one.
oh. Do I need
Did,
wormies of all the types, or
did Cameron just tell me to kill myself?
Yeah, don't kill
I
yourself.
said no, don't.
That's what I heard. Kind of dark,
do I need
Cameron.
Burmies or Wormadams of all the types?
Burmy.
Burmy? Oh, shit. Just killed that one.
Can I really not just sort my box? Like, is that too much to ask?
Insert joke here.
What?
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 I'm also confused.
Oh, well.
He is also confused?
You'll understand when you get older.
Okay. Jacob, I'm older now.
Quick.
Do you understand?
No.
You get older. Just get older forehead.
No, this weasel's 2'7".
Yeah, I had
you
that happen
just
a lot.
just give up on it.
No.
Do it later.
No.
I mean, yeah, you could keep doing it if you want, but like it's a
That's
time
correct.
sink. It
I
is a
can
time
play
sink.
Honestly-
this game the way that I want.
Honestly, Timmy, getting the alpha Pokemon, you'll be able to do it faster.
What?
Yes. If you keep going with the story, because you'll have a mount, so you can actually move faster.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I didn't know I get a mount.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah, but he didn't know exactly when he was gonna get them out.
That's usually like the first thing you get.
I did not know. Yes, that's fair.
Yeah, if he knew, he would have been just going for it.
No, that's not accurate.
We told him about the camp, and he's like, "No, I'll do that after I get done with this."
So I like how they
Yeah,
randomly
that's accurate.
they randomly just put stuff in.
Chat
Randomly select from the stuff in your pastures to put actually in the pasture when you're in town. I'm just walking by and there's a Vespiquen that's like 3 times the size of me.
Oh
Just
man,
sitting there.
I need an alpha Vespiquen. I need that.
Oh, that's like in the
And then
second
that
area.
shiny
know.
Ponyta.
I haven't
Quest.
I haven't gotten it yet.
I also haven't gotten it yet.
Where in the second area is it? I saw it once, and then I wasn't catching alphas at the
I
time.
cannot remember.
My goodness, you're so useless, Jacob.
That's
Yep.
not true, Jacob.
Oh, it's absolutely true.
No, it's not.
When it comes to him, that's absolutely true.
Oof.
I'm gonna go claim my next star level.
You should do that. Mass outbreak of Stantler or Mantyke.
Stantler or Mantyke?
Yeah, I have 2 different outbreaks.
Do the one
I'm
that
gonna go look
calls
at
to
this.
you, I guess. I
I
don't know.
guess I'll just do the Stantler one.
I guess that one calls to you. Wrong Nintendo franchise.
Did you hear how well this game is selling?
No.
I would assume very well.
It's been a week since its release.
Oh man.
It has sold over 6 million copies.
That doesn't mean anything to me. I don't know how much Pokemon usually scales.
This is
It's
the
like
highest.
Sounds good.
remarkable.
I will say this is the highest rated Pokemon since like Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Yes, that's correct. I did see that post on Reddit. Or was it just a
I don't know.
news article? I think it was a Reddit post.
I just caught a Remoraid.
Yeah. Da 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 da. Yeah. Da 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 da. Gotta put a little bit of jazz on it. It's a combination of jazz and funk. It's called jump.
Are you like? How much do you love that the Cantina song is of the genre that George Lucas coined jizz?
What?
Did you not know that?
No.
He didn't know what jizz meant, so he
Oh no.
so he was like, it's kind of like jazz, but it's space, so we're gonna call it jizz. So canonically, like the Cantina
Poor
song
sweet
and
summer
stuff
child.
is
Okay.
jizz.
Okay, here's some comparison. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Arceus has sold in 1 week half of the lifetime sales of Pikachu and Eevee.
Pretty good.
How does that compare with the mainline games, like Sword and Shield?
It said it has surpassed Sword and Shield.
Really?
Sword and Shield was 6 million its opening week, and Arceus is 6.5.
I mean,
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
really
that's the
surprise me.
opening week.
As of December 31st, the pair have collectively sold 13.97 million copies worldwide, nearly surpassing Let's Go Pikachu Eevee's lifetime sales of 14.33 million in just a month. Arceus and Sword and Shield, or Arceus and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl.
Damn it.
Sword and Shield are continuing to sell well. Sword and Shield have sold nearly 24 million copies combined.
Do 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 do.
We're
You do
talking
be
about it.
singing.
Where do you think the next Legends games will take place, Karen?
I don't know, but I saw a good tweet relating to that. The tweet said something like, I don't know how they're going to do another Pokemon Legends game when they started with literally God.
Ah, that's I told Jacob.
Like, where do you go from there?
Yeah, and it's something like you're just gonna do a mythical Pokemon. Because they're not all of the mythical Pokemon are great. There's a lot of really bad ones.
Like, some that I found in here. Some that are available to catch in this game.
Yeah.
I think it'll be Legend Celebi.
That's the one that makes the most sense. Yeah.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Could do Entei.
Could. But then would they make 3 games and do Legends Entei, Suicune, and Raikou?
Nah.
That sounds like
Entei's the
more
one that
money,
had a movie,
yeah.
so
Didn't Suicune also have a movie?
you're right. I think he did. You're right. Wasn't that Pokemon 3000 or something?
3000?
Wasn't it?
Is
Maybe.
there actually a 3000?
I don't know. I'm looking.
I know there's a 2000. 2000 was awesome.
Hey guys, you know how I know that there's a Suicune movie? Because it was also the Celebi movie.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yes,
Purified
there was,
water. Poor Raikou.
Well, you know.
It is the
It is my least favorite one out of the three.
No, there wasn't a 3000. Sorry to bait you like that.
Oh man. Yeah,
Wow.
Because 2000 was the Lugia one, right?
Yeah, I don't know that I ever watched that one actually.
Oh, it's great.
Maybe I did. No, I don't know. I don't know.
That
I
is the
definitely
reason-
watched the Entei one.
That is the reason why Lugia is my favorite Pokemon. Is because of that movie.
Sheesh. Budget 30 million. Box office 133.9.
Repeat those numbers again?
It was a $30 million budget movie,
Uh huh.
and it grossed 133 million.
Wow. Not bad.
No.
That's a moneymaker right there.
I just caught an alpha Chansey.
Nice.
Ooh. Join
And
me.
this antler just ran away.
Feels good.
Join me
Yeah.
with the HP sponges.
True.
I got me an Alpha Blissey on my team. Her name is what's her
Thick.
name? I think it's not Thick. Is Brunhilde.
Timmy's being horny on the main right now. What's going on?
What? No. That was not.
I don't know. That first comment about Lopunny.
Yeah,
you know,
no, that
about
one
Chansey
was a
being
little
thick.
sus.
You are
That
having
one was a
a
little
pattern
sus.
of Verge here.
Now you're not even defending yourself. You're just like, you're right. I'm horny. I'm horny on the main.
Of all of us, I would expect it to be him the least.
All right. Well, totally unrelated. I'll be right back.
You know, I wasn't thinking about it until he said unrelated.
Oh, so good. All right.
So what are you doing in the story now?
Me?
Yes.
I'm waiting for it to be night so I can catch a Dusclops.
Fair.
But there's part of me that's kind of getting impatient. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go back to my camp.
He offers to just wait for the night.
He
Doesn't
did?
he? You not take it?
I don't remember that. I'm just gonna wait till evening so I have time to get over there.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
offers to
wait.
just wait here for the night.
Oh, well, I didn't see that. And I'm already back at camp.
So your impatience made it even longer.
No, not really.
Yeah, it did.
My idiocy made it longer. My
Right
impatience
outside.
made it less long.
Okay.
Yeah, if
Because
you say so.
it was midday. It was midday, and I was just standing there at the fucking place where you catch it. So I was gonna wait for time to go by naturally.
Yeah.
So yeah, my impatience made it less long.
True, I guess.
My stupidity, though, I can't do nothing about that.
That, on the other hand,
Okay.
and my stupidity, well, that's,
You know how it is.
I know myself. He actually did leave.
yeah.
Concern. Come on, I just did the. Oh, it's this side.
All right, I'm back.
No. Hey,
Hey,
feel
Cameron.
refreshed?
How was your trip to the bathroom?
No. I said totally unrelated.
Oh, yeah. Also, yes.
the side quest, the Seas Legend.
Yes. It's
Um,
very obscure what to do. I had to look it up.
Yeah, I'm getting stuck because I have a general idea where to start, but just super general.
How are you starting?
Well, they told me to go to the East Sea, which is the Cobalt coastlands, right?
The step 1 you're missing. That's step 2.
I had to talk to the professor. That was step 1.
Going to the area is step 2.
What's step 1?
Step 1 is something I'm not really sure how you're supposed to find out in game, but they reference it in the Gen 4 remakes in a book.
Yeah. So where do I find that book then?
I don't know. I can just tell you what you need.
Should I just go back? You know what, I'll go back to. I'll see if they have the book at the hall.
Maybe.
These Duskull ain't showing up. Where they at though? It's nighttime. Hello. Are you out here?
If you still are stuck, I can just tell you what you need.
I sent you
Yeah,
pictures.
I'm
Please
gonna check real
respond.
quick. I know where this leads. What this gets
You know
to.
the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the lame mythicals I was talking about.
It is. Okay, it's not in his office. Let me talk to him again. He does not even acknowledge the quest. Great.
About what time of night does G show up?
This G. About what time of night this G show up?
We all know you're talking about Geodude.
Nightfall.
Yeah, I'm at Nightfall.
Okay. Where are you at exactly? Are you at the hand?
Yeah.
Do you see the Dusk
Oh,
Falls?
maybe I need to go. Ooh. Hello.
This Cricketune
I
is
think I
literally in the
was.
tree.
I think I was just a little too far.
Okay. Instead of, because you seem like you have access to the computer right now. Could you send me the text of the book?
When I looked it up, I was like,
I can't find this book anywhere.
okay,
I mean,
let's take this. What does this say?
Like maybe with it being a mythical, they want you to do like your own research.
I guess I can
Maybe.
just tell you what you need, because that would be. I don't, because whatever article I read said it was like a book in the Gen 4 remakes.
Yeah. How about this? Hey Jacob,
Hey,
I need you to give me a flavor.
what's
I
that
need
flavor?
you to go ahead and stop playing this game and start playing your Pearl game, and you gotta find me a book in that game called.
This is a direct reference to the book of the same name, The Sea's Legend, in Canaleve Library in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
No,
You don't-
sorry.
Okay.
I can just read you the passage from the book.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's
Okay. Mantike, Weasel, and a quillfish with huge spikes. Acknowledge the human's bravery.
okay. So Mantike, Weasel, and a quillfish with huge spikes.
Yes.
Big ol' spikes.
So you can
Okay.
kind of assume what that's referring to.
I need those two Pokemon. I need Overquill.
Yes. You need a Mantike, a Bluezil, and an Overquill in your party.
I can do that.
And then you go to that area at night.
Hypnosis.
I'm assuming I know where the area you're referring to. There's this cave I
Probably.
found. That was completely empty.
Well, you have to go to a certain place before that, and there'll be a little. You'll hear the call of the mythical, and then there'll be a cave that opens.
Okay, so step one, or anything, is I need
Step
to
one.
evolve this quillfish.
Yes, step one is anti-Queasel.
I got all of those. I got the Mantike, I got a Weasel, I just don't got Overkill. And I have no idea how to evolve that thing. Is it an odd method like every other Pokemon in this generation?
I don't know. I just caught an alpha Overquill.
Okay.
I shall look it up though.
Alright, I looked it up. I hate this evolution type.
The way they're evolving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I kind of like
the
it.
same
it's
Same.
oh.
Uh,
It's nice if it was on your team and you used it constantly, but if it's just another rated Pokemon you need to evolve,
Wait, do I have to do random stuff to get Cyndaquil to evolve?
no.
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 Good. Because I love Typhlosion, so.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go to a different area.
No, it's just like some of the new Pokemon, like to get Weird Ear, or to get Overquill, or to get what was it, Basculegion or something. It's not just a level advancement.
Right.
It's you have to do specific things.
At what levels does Cyndaquil evolve?
36 probably.
For Cyndaquil, I think
Oh,
it was
Cyndaquil.
It was like 17 or 18.
18.
Dang, I'm so close.
It's
Okay.
18.
I think mine's 15.
I knew it wasn't 16.
Alright, I am actually going to get up to go to the restroom this time. I will be right back.
Alright.
Don't be thinking about any Pokemon in there.
No, not necessary.
Mm.
Okay, this joke needs to die quick. I'll be
Never.
right back.
Never dead.
No, keep going.
Hey, he started this.
Oh my goodness. Alright, we're gonna...
But yes, that mythical that you're going after is one of the lamest.
Oh my goodness.
Was it a
Wait, so
Duskull or a Dusclops that I needed?
You get both of them?
Yes, you do get both of them. It's actually a group battle against one of the main and 3 of the other.
Oh, that's interesting. I can
It's-
both of
Yeah, I caught all 4.
Okay.
It really shows the whole D&D aspect of action economy, because they get like 15 moves before you can do anything again.
How high level are they?
50s, I think.
Okay, I'm not ready for that. I'm around level 50, so if they single out one of my Pokemon,
I mean, it is a 4v1.
yeah, that is dang.
Yeah, it's rough. It feels like your turn never comes back around.
I've done a few 4v1s. It's crazy.
You get one turn and then the battle's over because you lost.
I don't like getting quadruple teamed. It's not my idea of a good time. I like how fish Pokemon just float.
Yeah, they're just kind of there. I do like how on the water they actually address Pokemon that like stand on the water.
Yeah, that's nice. I like watching the water types actually swim though. That's really nice. I think the funniest thing though is getting an Octillery And see, I
Yeah.
caught me an alpha one of those.
You think as a Dragonborn they'd leave me alone? I'm just trying to make money and make an honest living.
That's not allowed in Skyrim.
Hey, that's illegal. She playing Skyrim?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she plays that in Stardew Valley. From what I've
Her
gathered.
her two favorite games.
Yeah, that's good taste right there.
In the wintry part of the continent, where I hunt elk and go home to my wife. Is that too much to ask?
What's
Yes.
what's her play
I
style?
don't want dragons. They make me upset.
Oh my god.
One-handed.
One-handed? Nice.
Weapon in one
Don't you
hand, heal in the
run.
other.
Ooh, we're doing battle mode. Well, I guess not. Is she like early on?
Relatively.
Ow!
Level, like, 15 or so.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Run.
16. That was close.
I almost died.
You should not do that.
You gotta try harder then. There's no almost.
There is no almost die. It's do or do not.
Yeah, my goodness.
Wow. Thanks, Yoda.
Oh, triple battle!
Yoda. Evil Yoda be like.
Now, would evil Yoda be the exact opposite of Yoda? Or just be Yoda but just naughty?
All the memes state that it would be the exact opposite of Yoda.
So if that's
Yoda
the case,
but naughty.
then he would just be a very indecisive man. He'd be like, I guess you could do whatever you want. Maybe? I don't know. Because he would not be like, do or do not. He'd be like, well,
You could try.
But he would also talk normally.
he would. It'd be very weird. Now, would evil Yoda be CGI or puppet?
Yes. It would be a mixture of both.
Ah.
This man is a coward. Yes. Perfect. Could you get a
I
grip?
can't wait to never have to evolve an Eevee again. Might go try that last battle again soon.
Never
because...
evolve an Eevee again. You have to evolve it at least 2 more times, I think.
Nope, I am on the last one. I've gotten every evolution except Sylveon.
No, but you have to do it 2 more times just to get all the things.
You need the shiny versions now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the
Nah.
shiny guy, right?
I found a couple shinies, actually.
Yeah, that's what I told all my friends.
As-
You were going to be the shiny guy.
I was catching, I was going to try to catch the Chansey family. So I was up there just trying to catch some, and I eventually caught an alpha Chansey, and then in its place spawned a shiny Machoke.
Nice.
So I was like, yeah, I'm catching that. So I think shiny Machoke might go on my team.
I've only caught the base.
The Ponyta.
Shiny. Yeah.
I have a Crobat and a Luxio, along with the Ponyta.
Oh, so you do have the
This
Crobat now?
guy.
So you do have the Crobat now?
Yeah. Yeah, he's been on my team for a while. I keep telling
Yeah, I
you
didn't
that.
know if you had him evolved yet.
Yeah, he's been a Crobat for a while.
Crobat.
What up, what up? Micah?
Hello. Welcome.
No, wait. I'm so fly 5. That's not Micah. That's,
Wow, can't believe you would confuse them.
My goodness.
That's Ben.
What a terrible human
It's
being.
been.
Oh, what a terrible stream.
I
Not
can't
remembering
remember
viewers.
people. I'm sorry.
I
Downloading this
apologize
now.
on Jacob's
Oh man,
behalf.
well, sorry for spoilers.
Like, yeah, you're spoiling things too. Gosh, Jacob.
You know.
When will it end?
He jumped into my
When
stream,
will
god
you
dang it!
learn that your actions have consequences?
I don't know.
How
This
dare
like,
you?
have you seen that video of these people protesting in front of a violin shop? And
No.
they're just saying,
No more violins?
yeah, no more violence.
I have seen that.
When
Do
will
you
it
like it
end?
so far?
When will it stop?
It's really good. I really like it. I have like minor complaints about it, but nothing huge. I'm not gonna say too much about it though, so you can experience it for yourself.
It sounds like quite a video.
What? Oh no, the no more violence?
Yeah.
That's a good review of that video, Jacob.
I was talking to my friend.
No, you're talking about the video.
I'm streaming, god dang it!
I don't know
And
that.
yet he doesn't remember his viewers.
Yeah. Egg.
So where's this?
And you're
Just
straight up
working.
name dropping your viewers. There's no anonymity here. You're
True.
like, hey, yeah, you know what? I know who exactly you are. Announcing it to the whole entire world.
Knows your first name.
Yep.
You know how many people are named Ben in this world?
Fine.
Not
At
enough.
least a couple 100,000.
And you just narrowed it down.
True.
It was 7 billion people. See how much you narrowed it down? Man.
Now it's like 1 million.
You really think there's 1 million Bens?
Well, you have to think there's 100 millions in a billion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
I think
So
Ben's
there's
a
like-
pretty common name. I would say probably about 1 million of Bens.
there's like 300 million people in America,
Yeah,
right?
but
You're saying
But how do you know?
I'm not
him?
sa-
is the
0.3%.
question.
you're saying only people in America are named Ben?
I would assume if it's a friend of yours.
I can
don't
think of a clock that doesn't live in America that's named Ben right now.
Have you said how you know him though?
Nope.
Touche.
That's fair.
You know what? I think you got me beat there. Yep. The clock strat works every time. I'm sorry for every
Clock
question.
strat.
Yep.
This is an alpha Starly.
Oh man.
Those things are chonky.
It is large.
Like, just outlandishly large. Like, I want to evolve. I have one. I have an option failure. I just want to evolve it just to see how
It
big
does. It comes up to like your shoulder as a Starly.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Now I just gotta wait for this space-time distortion to start.
I have to say, this is the Team Rocket I've been waiting for.
Oh, you found the bandit?
The trio.
Yeah, again.
Hello.
He returns.
He does.
It's like
was
perfect
the
timing,
back.
too.
Perfect timing.
Because you're back.
What?
I'm
True.
missing something.
I
Yeah.
am too.
That's the point. They're speechless. They don't know.
I am confused.
Yeah, me too.
Is it starting?
Oh, my
Ugh.
Switch is basically dead.
Oh!
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Ooh,
Perfect
space-time
timing.
distortion has started.
It's at
What we got
6%.
spawning?
I don't know if it charges faster than I use the battery whenever I have it plugged in. But what's the worst that happens? It dies.
Okay, there's a couple Haunter.
Yeah, well,
Nothing
luckily
special so far.
you've been catching a whole bunch of Pokemon, right, Tim? So it autosaves at like every time.
Oh, I try and save it quite often as well.
Okay, there's some Haunter. Let's get past the Haunter. Okay, now there's 3 Haunter. Great rift so far.
Oh
Oops, all Haunter.
my god.
Ready?
There's a normal Sneasel. Actually, I need a normal Sneasel.
Ayo.
I need normal Sneasel because I'm going to need Weavile.
Oh my gosh. A whole new world.
New area.
I'm on
no,
the
he's got
sea.
water.
Ah, we got Basculegion.
Yeah, man.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I can swim
And jump.
and jump.
Double jump, even.
Oh, the quillfish don't like it when you come up on them.
Yeah. Start trying to catch Pokemon now. I want to see how you fare. Maybe you'll do better.
Well, they're all mad at me, so hold on.
That's an Onyx there.
I just drowned.
Nice.
Yeah, you gotta get the mount first, Tim.
What? What does
That
that
is
mean
not-
for me? Now I have the black around my screen. Doesn't that mean I'm about to faint?
Yeah, it doesn't kill you straight up for going into water.
Oh
It
my
does
god.
take away, like, most of your health.
I wasn't paying attention and I ran into it.
Nice.
I was just mindlessly running to my next objective and steered slightly off the bridge.
Oh, that's what you guys are talking about. That's great.
What?
How Pokemon can stand on the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that beforehand. You didn't have to have the best Legion. You throw your Pokemon at water.
I've thrown my Pokemon at the water before, and they just come back.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it. Yeah. So I don't know what happened there. You could do it way beforehand.
Well, you know. Okay. Now let's just go throw one of these. I really need to make more Pokeballs. I really need to go get stuff to make more Pokeballs.
You should do that.
Yeah.
I need a place to farm iron.
Do what?
A place to farm iron.
Oh yeah. That would make life a lot easier.
Apricots are easy because you can literally just farm apricots.
Apricorns. Thank you.
I'm gonna say apricots.
Well, you're gonna say it wrong.
Oh, I keep saying it wrong. Apricot. Apricot.
Can I say apricots if he's saying apricots?
Yes, you can. You know,
How
I
dare
encourage you to
you.
say that.
What?
That's even more.
What is this nonsense? There you go. I just did a drive-by throw for you, David.
Oh, really?
Oh, it didn't catch it though.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Try again. What you trying
That's
to
an
catch?
alpha.
Shellos
alpha
on
EV.
land.
Oh. Try and catch a Reverade.
I already did a Mantike.
Mantiques are easy. They don't give a fuck about you.
I need this Shellos though.
Yeah. Get a Reverade though. Try and get a Reverade.
I've already caught a Remoraid.
Well, you probably need more than one.
Well, let's see if he gets mad at me or not. Rimerate's so small. I can see how you have trouble catching that.
They are very small.
And aggressive. Super aggressive for
Yeah,
something
you
that size.
fight aggressive things. They want you to fight them.
You beat the wall.
I'm running out of Pokeballs.
You should fix that.
I have plenty of heavy balls.
Really? Why do Haunter appear so much in the Space Time Rifts?
I don't know.
There was a Lickitung. I really don't understand. Porygon, I understand. Magnetite, I understand. But Haunter?
Haunter.
It's just because they're not found in that area.
But they're,
They're
like
found at
everywhere.
night. Yeah, they're not uncommon.
Got a Finneon. What the fuck was that camera angle?
The best one.
Apparently. Heavy balls do not work very well on the ocean.
Oh, no, oh god, they're super awful.
It's basically all I have.
Can't make some basic Pokeballs? Those would be better than the heavy balls.
I don't know. I just don't get how you're so low on them.
Because I haven't been collecting shit. It's my own fault.
At least he admits it.
I can make 12 Pokeballs.
What are these little statues?
Statues?
Yeah, they like... I don't know, they all look different.
Where is it at?
I have no clue what you're talking
It's right
about.
here.
Oh, yeah, there?
Yeah,
No,
there.
I know exactly what those statues are.
Okay, cool. What
Yeah,
are they?
they're statues of things.
That, you know, that is true.
They are statues of things.
They almost look like Bulbasaur.
I really have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm finally
No
doing the
clue.
main quest. So I like ran up the mountain, and there's little statues up here.
What level are you? Alpha Helix is 62. Go
What?
down.
Are you heading up to the arena?
I don't know.
No, he's heading up the mountain.
Let's go to the
Maybe it was
camp.
more
I
of a
think he's-
hill.
I think he's just getting stuck on some like...
Deer Track Heights.
Yeah, I think he's just getting
Okay.
stuck on some like...
Oh no.
like flavor.
Flavor boulders.
Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of.
Oh wait, I have to fight an alpha.
There we go. We made it to the camp.
Can I catch this one, or do I have to kill it?
You can catch that one, I
You
believe.
can always catch them.
Well, this is like the first one they're introducing me to.
Yeah, you can catch that one.
Okay.
You can always
It would
catch
tell
those.
you if you couldn't. You can always try, and it would tell you if you couldn't.
Yeah,
You can't
I-
catch lords though.
I have had that happen.
Can't catch what?
Lords,
What are lords?
they'll let you know. If they keep throw bait at something or bombs, you ain't catching that.
Yeah.
He's a
You don't
big
know what
boy.
You can do it.
They are big.
It's fine if you don't catch it though.
I just got a Magmar.
Holding on to your heartbeat.
Magma.
Magma.
I just wanna be part of this symphony.
It's nice and spicy where I am.
Got the volcano?
Yep.
Oh, I caught you. Right. Where's this?
This man's got an Obama. Obama snow.
My favorite Pokemon, Obama Snow.
I used to make that joke so much as a kid.
And now it's stuck.
Glad to know you grew up.
Thanks. Man, really should have, healed my Pokemon before this.
To your heartbeat.
No biggie. Don't die on my stream, Timothy.
Oh.
There we go. Good Crobat.
Dude, this Cricketune has literally 0 HP. And I can't catch it.
That sounds like a personal problem.
You mean you can't catch it?
Have you tried putting a status effect on it?
I'm afraid to touch it. I don't have anything that just puts a straight status effect.
Oh. Should have caught a Stantler.
Oh, yeah. I've seen one of those.
It's fine if you
Get
don't catch it though. You'll find
In
another
the
one.
Pokeball.
Nah.
Oh, I see. Another one.
Tried bribing it.
I won't murder you if you stay in the Pokeball. That didn't work.
I'll bet. You tried. You know what? It's gotta want to help itself.
It has to want to change.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Goodness.
Okay.
You facing Big Boy yet?
Oh, my Shinx can evolve.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, not Big Boy yet. Thing before Big Boy.
Oh, you're going through the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh, it's a weird deer.
but it's because now
He's got a majestic beard. Look at it.
Mm-hmm.
you can't let it live. Its beard is better than yours.
Truth.
Oh,
Is Gengar, Poison Ghost?
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm glad I didn't say anything.
I assume you would have said no.
No. I started to say no. I wouldn't have just... Yeah.
Yeah, I think that whole line's Poison Ghost.
Yeah. Just got my weird ear. Now time for
Overquill.
Would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it.
I noticed something interesting about this last fight.
That's not great.
This fight that I'm stuck on.
that.
He has a party that's nearly identical to Cynthia.
Really?
All except for one.
Yeah. That is a big switch.
Ha! I get it.
What did you Do you think
It's a
he
big-
made a joke because
it's a
we're
big
playing on the
Switch.
Switch?
Oh, I was.
You
expecting-
motherfucker.
I've been primed for puns today.
True. Trying this battle again. But yeah, his party that's nearly identical to Cynthia's. Lucario, Spiritomb, Garchomp, Togekiss, something else, and then the one that's changed.
Yeah. Good luck.
He's not the problem. It's the fact that it's a battle after him, and then that battle transforms.
Yep. Uh-huh.
It's three battles in a row without any heals. Is the problem?
That wouldn't have been nearly as hard if I had, healed before I came up here. I did it. Though.
I would also beat him.
Yeah, big boy. Or did you beat the gauntlet?
I beat the gauntlet.
Okay.
You gave me a chance, I would take it.
Okay, that's 3. Yeah, I figured Roserade was coming. Yeah, Roserade was the one I couldn't think of.
I could see how you had difficulty with this next part I'm about to do, though.
The big boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see, I could see the difficulty in that. Haven't done it yet, but I think
Glad
I'm
you-
about to.
Oh, I get overquill.
Oh man.
Bless you.
Thank you. Oh, that is the
Okay.
same Pokemon. It's the same Pokemon.
Okay, this is the battle against the trainer is going well so far.
That's good.
Better than it has at all.
Oh
before.
boy. Oh boy. I see.
Big boy?
Big boy.
He's huge.
Okay, that battle went
Man.
the best it's ever gone so far.
That's like a quarter of the arena.
A big boy. Big.
Big boy.
Speaking
Oh,
of big
man.
boys, now it's time for the big boy for me.
Oh, good luck, Terry.
Oh. Don't waste time with the masterpiece.
You can't catch it either during this battle.
Oh,
But
no,
you
of
can
course not.
eventually catch it, right?
I mean, you have to be able to at some point, but I've tried during this battle and it was like, nope, you can't.
It's nah, girl, nah.
Did you die during this,
I
David?
died one time, yeah.
Man.
I was real close
There it
to
is.
losing it.
It's
but
the
I got
boy.
it, 'cause I wasn't being careful. Not nearly as careful, and it took me a while to
Okay.
get used to its moves.
Okay. I haven't done it yet. I'm still like in the build up to it.
Hey,
It
maybe
doesn't
we'll,
Everybody's
help.
talking and they won't shut up.
Yeah. I keep on hoping we'll be okay.
I like how anime everybody's lines are in this. They're very like, ah yes, with true courage and bravery, he set his fears aside to
yeah,
to
it's kinda
fight
like,
with love and honor in his heart.
It's kind of like the whole Pokemon syndrome, where like Brock is in the back narrating,
Yes,
like, oh yeah, they did that because X, Y, and Z. I
I-
see.
there was
Talking
no
to
Z.
Misty, like, what do you
David.
mean?
There was no Z.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Okay, it's transforming.
Talk to me, baby.
It's transforming. This music.
I can't hear it.
It's really dramatic.
I would hope so.
Not
Here
really.
it
It was
is.
a pop hit.
Alright, I guess I'll go to 4th area now. No, I'm gonna keep doing 3rd area stuff. Go with 3rd area.
Okay, if there's any time to use max revives, it's now.
Hear that, Jacob?
What?
You gotta use your max revives.
My max
Now.
revives.
Yeah.
Oh,
all of
I
them. Now.
is she gonna heal my stuff before I go in there?
I don't know.
I don't-
No, I don't think so.
I actually don't have any revives. I think I can make
Are
some.
Are any of your Pokemon dead?
All but
Please
one.
hit.
Cleavor
do.
was a Pokemon.
Huh?
I thought Cleavor was a Pokemon.
It is.
Yeah?
Why are they talking about it like it's a person?
It's the Lord of the Land.
That's not how you talk about Pokemon?
No.
Oh, asshole.
Damn.
And that's where we get quiet. There.
I guess
Yeah.
so. We've been
That's
hitting
that
a lot
marinade.
of nice lulls today.
Please let this move hit.
We're all just very concentrated on our individual tasks.
Oh, dude, I'm just jamming.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool.
Got my
Yeah.
YouTube queuing up some banger songs.
I do not have.
Like right now, it's "We Don't Talk About Bruno."
I think
We don't talk
I
about
think
the game
Bruno.
even says you.
That was
finally
almost hit
beat.
time,
Tim,
David.
Oh, really? Damn.
I think Tim, they're not called banger songs. You just call them bangers. I think that's the
I'm too old to know what these newfangled terms are.
yep. That's
No,
what
I think you're right, Timothy. I am with you on this one.
okay.
As lead banger man himself.
Banger Man David.
Yeah,
You've
Banger
heard it
Man.
here first.
I am the banger man,
That-
David.
That is his title. His self-proclaimed title, Banger Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Banger man
Not to be confused with Bangarang.
Bangarang.
or boomerang.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one.
Bow, wop, wop.
I finally beat this battle.
Wop,
It was
wop.
so hard.
I am, you know what, Cameron? I am the most proud of you. Everyone here. Everyone else has disappointed me, but you did something today. That I am.
Okay.
Ugh.
Wow.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah, that makes this a little bit funner too, huh? He's
why-
just fine and dandy in that pool.
yeah,
I
Why
do
did
not
that-
believe I am fine and dandy in that pool.
it won't even let you go in.
Cool.
why did all the plates turn my flute into an ocarina?
Cool.
Hey, spoilers! Cameron, spoilers!
Spoilers.
That's a pretty big spoiler right there.
I'll be honest, I wasn't listening.
I didn't know the flute turned into an ocarina. The plate. My bad. I get the flip correct.
Please let me like heal or save or something.
What the?
Mission: the deified Pokemon.
Oh, you
Ah,
own after
no,
the
I
big
missed
boy
it.
then.
Seek out all the Pokemon that are to meet, then play your flute upon the dais in the temple.
I'm assuming that's how you get Arceus.
Ah! I just
But
failed.
then what about
That was
then
the
what
first
about the
time
boy
I've
I
been
just-
knocked out.
the boy I just fought? How do I get that?
I don't know. Maybe go back to town. Maybe
I
try to
see,
find
I
that
see, I
guy
see.
again. Maybe he'll let you know.
Yeah, I'll attempt this battle.
I would hope they'd be able to catch him.
Continue battle?
How to catch insert legendary name.
Nah, we'll reset the gauge. I think that's more fair.
I also reset the gauge.
The other way is like easy mode.
Yeah. You can't do that. Hey, Dark Souls, man.
Yeah, man.
We don't believe in easy mode. Not
I
even
fought
for-
you once in Dark Souls. I'll fight you again. Ow.
But how close were you at least?
I was like halfway. Maybe less. Probably less.
I think I was around 3/4 the way through, and then it got me.
Man, the hop. The hop's what gets
Yeah.
me.
The hop, I have no idea how to dodge that. I tried timing my dodges. I can't escape it. Yeah, I feel your pain 100%. So I saw one tough cookie.
Alright. Raging Fury,
This arti-
huh? Cool
This
attack.
article
cool
literally
attack.
just lied.
As opposed to
It-
figuratively lying.
It just lied to me. This article just lies to you.
I usually put the word Reddit after whatever thing I'm looking at, so I don't get those stupid news articles.
This article was
Ooh, I
like.
timed it. Oh, no, I didn't.
This article was like.
Thank you for that, Jacob.
Damn it!
This article was like, don't worry, your Pokemon will be healed in between these phases. Wrong.
So I timed the shockwave. I did dodge that, but then he just stands there on fire, and that, you know,
Yeah.
I stood in that, and that was not a good idea. And then I got out of it, and he dashed right into my
I see
booty.
you were having the most fun.
It's okay.
Alright, so I have an Alpha Scyther. Should I make him into a Cleavor or a Sizor?
I think
Neither. He's
that's
perfect just as he is.
I think that's
Thank
your
you
call,
for your
buddy.
input. Thank you for the input, Timothy, but he will be evolved.
I love Scyther
But
so much.
I only have
One of my
3
favorite Pokemon.
Oh,
I think I'll
man.
make him Cleavor. Yeah, I think I'll make that one to Cleavor.
That was a bad time.
I need food, honestly. I need food to shower.
Yeah, I can smell you through here.
It's pretty bad.
Well, you know.
You should do something about that.
Well, I'll probably dip out here in a minute.
He-
So you can go catch this legendary.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm going to where it is now.
Oh, is it? Okay, I have an idea where. Scyther's evolved.
Okay.
Sorry, it had to be done. There are plenty more Scythers out there. Yeah, I should have moved it. Sorry, boy. Cleavor looks so stupid.
That's right. You would regret it immediately.
At least I have one Scyther.
Come on. Not like this. Not like this. I'm right at the end.
Why are they still talking? I've just been doing cutscenes for the last 30 minutes.
Oh man, yeah, that one was tough. That one was tough.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. I got it. I just he started doing his like impossible to dodge move on the other side of his wall of fire from me. and I was a hit from death, so I just had to lob them as high as I could
Yeah.
over, and I got it. Man, good show, good show.
It's odd to see something that looks like a Scyther just on the ground. Like, it's not flying. I have the Sizor and the Cleaver out side by side, and seeing how immobile the Cleaver is compared to the Sizor is just weird. It's so aggressive, too.
Hey.
It just axed me.
It's
Twice.
this dude that everybody told me to talk to.
And it's like your friend?
Yeah,
Man.
it's just, well, because it's got axes for hands.
Hey there, Baggin.
He doesn't have much other interactions.
And wants to ask you a question.
Oh boy. How does it do things? Those axes are like stupidly large.
Well, that was easy. Two Ultra Balls. Ultra.
Really? Oh man, that's kind
That's
of surprising with how much
trace.
issues you had with earlier.
Man, oh man. I did 2 boss battles this stream,
Nice.
Nice.
but I'm sitting at 3 hours, so I think this is the time to say goodbye. Let me finish up, I guess, this mission, though. Oh, more talk.
I have 38 Pokemon to go.
Closer.
Okay.
Question is Cameron going to completely finish the game before I hit star level 3?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
What star level are you at right now?
2.
Are you
I
halfway
think
to
you'll make
3?
it.
I don't think so.
I think you'll make it to 3 before he makes it all the way.
Yeah, you have time, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop out now and do human things.
Yeah.
Have you been playing all
Oh.
day, Cameron?
No, I had class today. I had class today, and then I came back and looked at my phone after class, and there were like 25 messages in the Snapchat group, and like 115 puns in the group me in the span of like 2 hours.
No regrets.
Okay, I'm going to go now. Goodbye for
Alright.
now. I will see you all tomorrow.
Later,
for
Cameron.
D&D.
This is a
See
good
you.
place to end my stream too, so I'm gonna do that.
Bye.
For those of you watching the stream, watch the VOD, thank you very much. I hope it's entertaining. I'll be back tomorrow? Tomorrow morning, if I'm back tomorrow. With something else. I don't know what it'll be yet. Maybe some just like Binding of Isaac or some Dark Souls or something. You know, something chill. Yeah. Yeah. So, tune in, I guess. Or don't. I don't know. Until next time.
So, Timothy, I think you'll
Yes.
like to hear this, but I made a mistake by evolving my Scythers. I need I need a Scyther, base Scyther in order to be a quest.
Yes.
So,
Karma, David.
yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have evolved them. You tried telling me.
That's right.
You tried telling me, and that's a bad game.
I really
just
like.
caught another one.
Bye.